This is about giving women who never had a voice, giving a voice to the voiceless. This is about their sacrifice. This is about having and recognizing their courage. This is about justice for the Epstein victims, but it's also about hope. Earlier this year, I gave a speech right here on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives, detailing trauma that I experienced, endured, and am a survivor of, that I accidentally uncovered 2 years ago, almost to the day. And today, I still don't have justice, like millions of women across the country. When I spoke out, I got attacked. When I spoke out, I was shamed. When I spoke out, I was defamed and smeared, and that goes on today, right now, in the present. God sure has a funny way of working through us. I, like many of the Epstein survivors and many other survivors across the country, I don't think I will ever heal from the destruction my abuser did to me. But I can heal by being a vessel and being a voice for all those who need it, and that's why we are here today. That is why I will never abandon a single survivor ever, and I will never waver. I spent my morning talking to law enforcement and others about another potential Jane Doe number 5, who may be another sexual assault victim in the case that I uncovered 2 years ago. It's very difficult for us to come forward, but I want to thank the women who have, the Epstein victims, the victims in the case that I uncovered. I want to thank all of you for being a voice, for giving me hope. Maybe one day, I too can get justice. Thank you, and I yield.
Lady.
Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Lawz. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Everybody, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Double tap on your screen if you're watching on your phone to hit that like button, and put in the comment section OTVO, which stands for Overturn Terry versus Ohio. The 4 parts of a Terry versus Ohio is: number 1, officer safety over all your rights. Number 2, reasonable articulable suspicion. It didn't exist before Terry. Number 3, it allows cops to grab you, stop and frisk in New York. Number 4, it allows cops to detain you, and often that is in torture cuffs, and we know that. Put in the comment section OTVO. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America. It's funny, listening to Nancy Mace talk, I follow her Twitter account. She's a diehard Trumper. And for her to have this position is, I mean, I don't know. You guys be the judge. Remember, I'm just here as a reporter, I guess, showing you this particular thing. But it's just very strange to me. She has this strong position. When you go on Twitter, she has a position that a little different than the one she just vocalized.
Yields back, gentlemen.
Very much, Mr. Speaker. Our colleagues want Americans to believe that this discharge petition and underlying legislation are the be-all and end-all in this investigation. However, it's House Republicans who've worked tirelessly to achieve true justice for victims.
And so this is what they do. They throw the political football back between the left and the right. Remember, I'm a fierce centrist. I'm all for pro-choice and I'm all for gun rights. So 100%, those two positions are diametrically opposed, because I think it's a game. These guys are playing games is what they're doing. About left, right, conservative, liberal. The truth is neither one works for us. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that's true. Neither one is working for us. Why aren't they working on lowering the price of groceries? It's unbelievable the amount of money we're spending on groceries right now.
To date, the significant information that has come out has come from the Oversight and Government Reform Committee. As a result of its issuing 13 subpoenas, we've released 65,000 pages of documents from the Department of Justice.
We've been so transparent, haven't they?
the Epstein estate, which was not mentioned in the underlying legislation, former U.S. attorney, and others.
Two wings of the same bird.
Let me state again. The unanimous
They're going to sit there and play games.
consent request to pass the legislation immediately last week was blocked by the minority leader. Full stop. If Democrats truly cared about
Now it's
finding
Democrats.
justice immediately,
You hear what she's saying? Now, whether you're on, you identified yourself on the left or identified yourself on the right, listen to what she's saying. It's Republicans and Democrats. What is it really, guys? Two wings of the same bird. It's one arsehole with two cheeks, and you decided to align yourself on both sides of that arsehole.
for victims, this legislation would have been passed last week. Instead, they want political theater to capitalize on.
No, we want the Epstein list.
House Republicans, on the other hand, remain focused on truth, accountability,
That's a lie.
and delivering real justice for Epstein's victims, not political points.
Lethal Lefty said, how come they didn't release it last 4 years when Biden was in office? Because a bunch of Democrats are on the list too. That's why. Because Bill Clinton's on the list. So is Bill Gates. So is Stephen King, and they're on the left. That's why they didn't release the list. Right? Put a one in the chat if you agree with me. The Democrats are on the list too. That's why they didn't release it when Biden's term was in.
Reserves. Gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, may I inquire as to how much time I have remaining?
Gentleman has 5.5 minutes remaining.
I yield myself 3.5 minutes.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thomas Massey. Thomas Massey. I think this guy's going to run for president, and I think he's going to win.
Mr. Speaker, all that is necessary for evil to prevail is for good men to do nothing. And we've had a lot of good men doing a lot of nothing on the other side of the aisle until we did something. 3 brave women and myself and the Democrat caucus. We did something. And then what did they do? They've opposed us every step of the way. They've lied about the legislation. Let me tell you some of the lies they've told. They've said that it doesn't protect victims. Well, if that is so, why were dozens of victims with us today at a press conference urging this body to pass this legislation? It's because this legislation specifically protects victims. They've said this legislation does not prevent the release of child pornography. Of course it does. We have a specific provision in our legislation to prevent that. They've said so many falsehoods about this legislation, but now they're going to vote for it, hopefully enthusiastically. But really, they've been drugged to this. Our judicial system is broken. If it were working, there wouldn't be 1,000 victims who haven't seen justice yet. They are victims of the Epstein class. I begrudge nobody success that they become a billionaire. But if you think being a billionaire or buying politicians keeps you out of the judicial system, lets you rape young women, lets you traffic women, you've got another thing coming when this bill passes. Do not let the Senate muck this up. There have already...
Put a 1 in the chat if that list is not coming out, no matter what they say here. Put a 2 in the chat if the Epstein list is going to come out after they vote to release it. Put a 1 in the chat if it is not going to come out, no matter what they're saying here. Put a 2 in the chat if they're going to release it. Rat Boy Ninja.
Already been efforts to derail this, our discharge petition.
McCarthy
the Oversight
files.
Committee has released thousands, tens of thousands of documents. That's fine. Keep working. How many names have you released?
None.
0.
Yeah, names are not. My vote here, no names. All the list of billionaires that were raping kids, he said it, they're raping kids. They're not going to come out. It's not going to happen. I'm enjoying the theater of the Republicans versus Democrats, conservative versus liberal. And you're buying into that shit. I'm presenting a third party. I've been working on putting this together to present a new third party, America First Party.
You are still protecting, or the DOJ is protecting, pedophiles and sex traffickers. The time for that to stop is now. Now, our speaker says, oh, this bill needs amended in the Senate, and specifically, he's trying to create a loophole. He's trying to categorize the pedophiles as victims. He's saying, oh, we don't embarrass the people that went to the rape island. We should protect those names against unreliable accusations. Is he calling all of these victims unreliable? They've testified to the FBI. The FBI has these names in their possession. I asked the FBI director in a hearing, have you looked at the documents? No, he trusts everybody that's been there for decades. That is wrong. Do not let the Senate muck this bill up. And if you're a party to that in the Senate, you are part of this cover-up that we are trying.
Do me a favor, you guys, tap the like button. You're right. I got to get likes and comments and views and shares. I'm creating a new third party. I'm going to present it, but I got to get likes and comments and views and shares. Can you do me a favor, like the screen, hit the subscribe button? I'm a fierce centrist. So if you're a Republican or a Democrat, you could fight with those people because I don't agree with either side.
Trying to expose.
Other than release the list.
I am sorry if one of your billionaire donors is going to get embarrassed because he went to Rape Island.
Boom.
That is what they have coming. In fact, they need to be on the other side of bars, a lot of them. Some of them will be embarrassed, but some of them need to go to prison, and the survivors know that. So how will we know if this bill has been successful? We will know when there are men, rich men, in handcuffs being perp-walked to the jail. And until then, this is still a cover-up. I urge my Senate colleagues, do not muck up this bill. The president has already said he will sign it. That means he will sign the bill that we have here today. Do not change this bill. He is ready to sign it. Give it to him. Put it on his desk. Let's get justice for these victims. With that, I reserve.
The gentleman from Kentucky reserves.
And that's all we want. You know what I mean? You can love Trump. You can love Biden. I think both of them are giant criminal families. I don't like Trump. I didn't like Biden. I didn't vote for Kamala. I didn't vote for Trump. I'm just solidifying that you guys understand I am not part of this left versus right paradigm. It is two wings of the same bird. All I want is the Epstein list released, and I want those billionaires who went to Rape Island, I want them to be prosecuted for raping kids. That's what I want. I want young women in this country to know that no matter how rich that guy is, or young men as well, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman is coming out now about Charlie Sheen. I want the children in this country to know that if they get raped by some billionaire, that they're going to be accountable.
The gentlelady from North Carolina is recognized.
Reserve.
The gentlelady reserves.
Is the gentlelady prepared to close?
Yes, I am, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
I yield the remainder of my time to Ranking Member Mr. McGovern.
The gentleman from...
So just so you know, someone just said, how will we know if the list is genuine or made up? You got a few hundred survivors. They're going to be able to say when the list comes out, he was there on Rape Island. One of the survivors then says, he raped me. We have to take accusations seriously. My uncle on Facebook yesterday put on the Facebook page, "Believe women." And I said, that's how we got Trump. You don't just blindly believe everybody, but you investigate it. You investigate it. There's no just believing one gender. I was in jail. Women lie. Women lie and put their husbands, boyfriends in jail. That's a fact. Men lie. People lie. I don't just openly believe you because you have a slogan on the left that says believe women. That's preposterous. And I don't agree with it. Investigate the claim. And in this case, we're going to have a list plus a claim. That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong.
Massachusetts is recognized.
Thank you. And first, let me say how much I admire the courage of my Republican colleagues who are beside me here today. Mr. Speaker, at the end of the day, this is not about us, and it's not about politics.
You're wrong, Mike.
This is about the survivors, young girls who were exploited by powerful men, men who use money and power to take advantage of girls, some as young as 11 years old. The President of the United States calls it all a hoax. Can you imagine that? What an evil and disgusting thing to say. Yeah. These young girls, now women, the survivors, what happened to them was horrific. They were sexually abused, many of them for years, And the President of the United States calls it all a hoax. What kind of messed up, sick in the head, immoral person says something like that?
Well, Biden would have said the same thing, but he was incompetent. Biden was protecting Clinton and Gates and everybody else on that list. Biden did the same thing, but he just didn't say anything because he couldn't. He was literally Weekend at Bernie's. Biden would have said the exact same thing Trump is saying. It's two wings of the same bird. On the right, all my friends say to me, well, why didn't the list come out when Biden was in office? Because they're on it too. Don't you guys understand?
This bill is about making sure powerful men are held accountable. It's about demanding truth and transparency for the American people. Now, Republican leaders in this House lost control of the story. They lost the ability to hide behind procedure, and they lost the luxury of pretending that they were ever on the right side.
Don't lie, dude. The left did the same thing. The Democrats did the exact same thing to hide the list because Democrats are on the list. That's what happened. Trump's just in power now.
American people see it, survivors see it, and history will see it. And listening to the Speaker of the House's press conference today, I mean, it sounds like he basically wants to kill this whole thing. He's trying to obstruct and derail the process. Why the hell is he fighting so hard to do the opposite of what the survivors want?
Because he's protecting Republican donors just like Joe Biden protected Democrat billionaire donors. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's all about ball bearings, guys.
Awful, awful thing to do. So let us release the files. Let's give survivors the transparency they've long been denied. Let us take back power from the rich billionaire elites who think they can do whatever they want with no justice or accountability. And let's remember exactly who had to be dragged here under duress and who stood up from day one demanding the truth.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You had 4 years under Biden to release it. You weren't standing up for truth then. It's politically viable for you now to get the list released because Trump is on the list. That's what it is. But the Democrats are on it too. Come on, guys. Keep it real. Don't be blinded. You know what the new thing is now for cops and government? You didn't see what you thought you saw. George Floyd wasn't killed by Derek Chauvin. No. He died of a drug overdose. We didn't see him get snuffed out. You didn't see what happened. Butch, the original, with the super chat. Thanks, Butch. I appreciate you, bro.
With that, I yield back.
Members are reminded to refrain from engaging in personalities towards the president. Gentleman yields back. The gentlelady from North Carolina is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, those of us who did not sign the discharge petition are just as concerned.
Right, right, John W. I'm going to call you. It's easier, your last name.
Concerned about the victims, or if you, as some are calling them, survivors, as
no. Some are called no. If you get raped by a dude on an island and you're underage, you're a victim, okay?
Our colleagues who signed the discharge petition, we share contempt for anyone who abused anyone else. I've stood on this floor many times, Mr. Speaker, to speak out for victims and survivors of people who have been abused, and against anyone who breaks the law or takes advantage of an innocent person. We will not be characterized as insensitive to that.
Oh, no. You all are. Put a 1 in the chat if it's all of them. Democrats have had, there's been multiple administrations, Obama, Biden, Trump. You had at least 3 different presidents that could have released this list. As far as I'm concerned, lady, you're all insensitive. Every one of you. Steve Conkler, Captain Conkler, gave away 5 free memberships. Thank you, Chevy Nova.
But what House Republicans who didn't sign the discharge petition.
Now it's Republican versus Democrat again. Remember, that's a dog whistle for you guys to fight each other. Don't focus on the fact that both administrations, Republicans and Democrats, didn't release the list. That's the dog whistle she's always using. Democrats, Republicans, Republicans, Democrats. We just want the list.
Remain focused on truth, accountability, and delivering real justice for Epstein victims. Again,
Right.
I'll point out that it was under President Trump's Department of Justice that Jeffrey Epstein was arrested and tried.
And his Secretary of Transportation, Alex Acosta, is the one who gave Epstein a sweetheart deal in Florida. So what are you talking about, lady? It's both sides. You guys, you will not get me on the Republican Democrat crap. They're both lying to us. Don't you get it?
We have not tried to avoid this situation.
Yes, you have. You all have. Both sides have.
We want things done the right way. We want maximum justice for these victims and survivors.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Our rule
Ms. Spaz,
today simply
totally
expedites
You're right.
consideration of the Massey Kana legislation.
You're right,
And
JT.
As I said, we would have liked to have seen it pass last week.
You're right, JT.
When we gave an opportunity for it, but it was blocked by the Democrat.
There it is, you guys. Fight each other. Don't focus on getting the list released. Fight. Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative. Fight each other. We're going to go to a civil war. And then, oh, you're going to shoot us. Let's forget about what we're really focused on. The Epstein list. Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat. A lot of people told me not to do this stream. Don't go into politics, Chille. What are you talking about? I'm for neither side.
Minority leader. I ask for support for this rule, the underlying legislation. With that, I urge my colleagues to vote yes.
Wow, because, you know, she's saying this, but that's not how it's been for the past several months. It was a hoax. But now there's a list to release.
On the previous question, yes on the rule. And Mr. Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time and move the previous question on the resolution.
I agree
The
with you,
gentlelady yields
knucklehead.
back the balance of her time. The question is on ordering the previous question on the resolution. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it.
Mr. Speaker,
what
request
purpose
the
does it-
yeas and nays.
The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Pursuant to Clause 8 of Rule 20, further proceedings on this question will be postponed.
That's it. We just caught the end of it. So that's all right. We got a little bit of it. We got some of it. Now they're going to jostle around some.
20. The proceedings today on motions to suspend the rules on which a recorded vote or the yeas and nays are ordered, or votes objected to under Clause 6 of Rule 20. The House will resume proceedings on postponed questions at a later time.
That's right. You see Jeff Vacone's $10 super chat there? Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Both sides are the same. Good cop, bad cop. Obama didn't release it. Trump didn't release it. Biden didn't release it. Now Trump's in the office. They would demonize anybody in charge, and this guy in charge. I don't know if Biden was on the list or not. I have no idea. They say Obama was on the list on the dark web here when you research it. They say that Obama was on the list and he liked boys, not girls. That's what's on the internet, allegedly. So that's probably why Obama, well, I don't know. I'm saying these are allegations online that I'm reading, and I go deep into it and I sit and watch this stuff and read and research. I just feel like it's two wings of the same bird, whether it had been Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump. Neither side really wanted this to come out because their donors are on the list from my perspective.
For what purpose does the gentleman from Ohio seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend the rules and pass H.R. 4405.
The clerk will report the title of the bill.
H.R. 4405, a bill to require the Attorney General to release all documents and records in possession of the Department of Justice relating to Jeffrey Epstein and for other purposes.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Jordan, and the gentleman from Maryland, Mr. Raskin, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Ohio.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and to insert extraneous material on H.R. 4405.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
We all support holding bad guys accountable, and we're all going to vote for this resolution.
Wow.
But I think a little perspective is important.
Okay, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Democrats have spent 6 months.
There's your dog whistle. Democrats, the Republicans, the Democrats, the Republicans. It's to get you guys to fight each other. I'm not against either one of you. I hated Biden. I hate Trump. I hate them both because they're both liars. Why can't you guys just see the truth?
Talking about
not all of you, some of you.
Even though they had 4 years to do something about it. Now, why would they do that? Why would they do that? Maybe it's to go after President Trump.
No, it's because he and his donors are on the list, just like the Democrats. Obama didn't release the list. Biden didn't release the list. Trump just happens to be in power where the fever pitch is finally to the point where we can get these guys who rape these kids.
Never forget, they shut down the government for 43 days.
They shut down the government for healthcare, dog, okay? There's a lot of people who are not savvy to what's going on, but I am. And I'm telling you, they shut down the government over healthcare. And you guys were wrong. The Republicans were wrong. And then they went to cut the SNAP benefits. It's been a dog shit administration.
They said, don't worry about our military. Don't worry about air traffic controllers. Don't worry about our economy. Don't worry about American families. No, no, no. Close the
We got to give tax cuts to the billionaires.
Government for a month and a half because it might hurt the president.
Don't lie, dude. Don't lie. Now, of the 3,000 people in the chat, some of you may not be savvy. I understand that. You only watch Fox or CNN. I watch them both. And this guy's lying. It was about health care. It was about cutting health care to give that huge permanent tax break to the billionaires. That's what it was about.
For the past decade, there's been one constant for Democrats. One constant. Go after Trump.
And more Democrat, Republican, divide, 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 divide. Don't focus on the list.
They spied on his campaign. Then it was Mueller. Then it was impeachment 1. Then it was impeachment 2. Then it was all the lawfare. Alvin Bragg, Fonnie Willis, Letitia James. Then it was Arctic Frost investigation at the Justice Department.
Okay, so this is called a red herring in an argumentative fallacies. Okay, my college roommate was the Grand Master Gorilla Champion of argumentative fallacies. So I studied a lot of them. This is called a red herring. A red herring is where you take a fish, a dead fish, and you strew it all over the trail where the hounds are looking. You and I are the hounds. Now what he's doing here is saying, look how they're going after Trump. Look how they're going after Trump, which is true, they are. But what do we want? We want the Epstein list. Put it in the chat. We want the Epstein list. I don't give a shit if they're going after Trump or Biden or Obama. I don't care who burns. Put Billy Clinton under the prison if he was raping kids. This is a distraction. They're going after Trump. They're going after Trump. No, we want the Epstein list.
Surveilling United States senators and congressmen and a whole host of other Americans. Then it was Jack Smith and his gag orders and his raiding President Trump's home. Then it was a 43-day shutdown, and now it's Epstein. And by the way, the same party that did all that, they were also the ones who were texting with Mr. Epstein during a hearing where Michael Cohen was their witness in another effort to go after the president.
I want to know if it's true that Epstein had Thanksgiving dinner with Trump the first Thanksgiving that Trump was in the office. That came out in the emails. I want to know if that's true or not.
Americans,
which, by the way, Epstein controlled Democrats and Republicans. Please keep it real. Don't lie. Epstein controlled both Republicans and Democrats.
Through it all, and frankly, it's actually kind of sad.
It is. I agree with you.
This obsession, this syndrome, this this mindset that says we got to go after President Trump no matter what that they have.
This is a red herring. We're talking about the Epstein list. He's victimizing Trump, who is not a victim.
And I actually, when I think about it, I think it's because President Trump and Republicans have accomplished so much that they told the voters they were going to accomplish in the 2024 election.
Okay, don't lie to me, brother. I went to the grocery store 2 days ago and spent $250. I go to the gas pump. Don't lie to me. Ma'am, Danny, like him or not, he said, when I get elected, I'm not going to Israel. I'm going to focus on the people in the 5 boroughs. He's the only one talking about police reform, the Democratic Socialist. And this guy's sitting here lying. You didn't accomplish it. You're talking about attacking Venezuela, bombing drug boats. Everybody knows you can't stop the war on drugs. It's a war on people. He's lying. They haven't accomplished so much.
We're actually doing what we said we were going to do.
No, you're not. You said no new wars. You changed it to the Department of War.
Said he was going to cut taxes, and he did.
Where's that Doge check? Where's that tariff check?
Trump said he would secure the border, and he did. Yeah. President Trump said he'd get men out of women's sports, and he did. President Trump said he would make sure Iran doesn't have nuclear capability, and he did. And
we attacked Iran for Israel. Who's our greatest ally? Canada. Who did we alienate the most? Canada.
Said he would get the hostages out of Gaza back into Israel, and he did.
Bullshit. After you killed 100,000, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were murdered. You liar. After the entire Gaza Strip was in rubble. Shut up, dude.
All in 9 months. So I don't know what causes this mindset, this syndrome that the left has, but I know one thing.
Now there it is, guys. Left versus right. Left versus right. Fight each other. Quick, fight each other. What are the price of your groceries where you live? That's what we should be focused on. $40 billion to Argentina?
I know one thing. It is real. Which brings me to last week. Think about what the Democrats did last week.
There's your dog whistle. Quick, fight a Republican in the chat. Quick, fight a Democrat. Do not focus on releasing the Epstein list. Don't focus on that.
Democrats released an email that the Oversight Committee had obtained from the estate, an email from Mr. Epstein to Ms. Maxwell. When the Democrats released it, they redacted the victim's name, something we all support, something everyone supports, except in this case, no court had ordered that name redacted, no agency had redacted it, and the estate didn't redact it. And the victim had already went public. So why black out her name? Why black out her name?
You know, there's rumors on the internet that the FBI spent a lot of time blacking out people's names.
Because she had said in her book and had testified under oath that she never saw any wrongdoing by President Trump.
Hey, listen. Let's find out. I'm not going to... Listen, I've already said it. Trump, Obama, Bill Gates, all of them, in my perspective, are guilty. I've already said what I think. But it's both sides that are hiding the list. Both sides, okay? Both sides. Don't say it's Democrats. It's Republicans. They've both been hiding it.
Think about what they did. In an email between two criminals.
Who's the bigger crime family? The Bidens, who used Burisma, multiple family members got multi-million-dollar accounts, right? Or the Trump family, who created the Trump meme coin, made $1 billion, who shorted the market, Barron Trump got $200 million, who the Jared Kushner got $2.5 billion, and now he's the liaison to the Middle East. They're both criminal families. Why can't you see it? Who can see it? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it. That Biden was a criminal and Trump is a criminal. It's unbelievable. They're terrible people.
Mr. Epstein and Ms. Maxwell, in an
Clinton's
email between two criminals, they hide the name of an individual.
The Bush family. All of them.
Who went public and exonerated the president. And we know why. To distort and twist the message because they thought it might harm the president.
No.
Their position, cover up the names of people who are already public, but don't worry about other innocent people who the court said should remain private.
expose all of them. Expose them all. If you went to Epstein Island, we want to know.
Again, I think the American people see through it. They see through what the Democrats...
No, they don't. No, they don't. I would say 75 to 90% of the people are lost in its Republican or Democrat. They don't see through it. They listen to Fox News or CNN, and then they adhere to that ideology, which is left versus right. He's lying.
Democrats are doing. The American people know what this is. They know Democrats have nothing else to run on.
Democrat, Republican.
The success of this administration.
Fight each other. Oh, it's been so successful.
Let's vote yes on this resolution.
It's been so successful, right?
And then let's get focused on making sure we're doing what the American families elected us to do. With that, I reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Today, 4 months and 3 days after Mr. Khanna and Mr. Massey introduced their discharge petition, perhaps the most famous discharge petition in American history, the People's House unites across party lines to draw a moral line. We draw a line against the rape and sexual violation of children. We draw a line against the global criminal trafficking of girls and young women to service the pleasure of rich and powerful men who believe they are beyond all law and all morality. We draw a line to put the voices of the victims and the survivors first. We ask the Senate to join us without changes rather than obstruct this bill with dilatory amendments, legislative graffiti, and self-dealing million-dollar jackpot provisions for lucky senators. Just pass the bill. We're finally voting today because a bipartisan discharge petition led by Representatives Massey and Khanna and signed by 218 of us overthrew the determined obstruction of the Speaker. This forced vote means the House will no longer acquiesce in this astonishing real-time cover-up of a multi-billion-dollar global sex trafficking and child rape ring that has ravaged the lives of more than 1,000 girls and young women. We're here today because...
Can you guys do me a favor? Tap the like button. Hit the like button on your screen if you agree that both sides have done this. If Republican donors and Democratic donors have done this. Double tap that like button. Hit the like button if you agree that it's been both sides. Is that right? Plinker for life. Chille, I got the cop cards in the mail plus an extra trifold. You're welcome, brother.
These victims, these survivors, these citizens, these inspiring women who have come to Washington are demanding nothing less than justice and the complete truth about who is responsible for their vicious abuse, including those responsible for enabling it, ignoring it, bankrolling it, and covering it up. We join them today in rejecting any more dangerous lies about the crimes they suffered. No, child sex abuse is not a hoax. It's a crime. Human trafficking is not a hoax. It's a crime. These crimes are a curse on children and young people across America, in universities and elementary schools, in churches and mosques and synagogues, in Boy Scout troops and college sports teams and summer camps. Anywhere the powerful and the rich believe they've got the opportunity and the impunity to exploit the young, the poor, the powerless, and the vulnerable.
Now, I don't know if he's a Republican or a Democrat, but you noticed he hasn't said Republican or Democrat. He has not said liberal conservative. He has not said that. I don't know who he is. I appreciate it that he hasn't tried to divide us with the politics that they divide us with.
Must face the truth and find the co-conspirators still at large in one of America's most extensive and sophisticated sex trafficking and child abuse rings in history.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Release of the file will expose the role of everybody who facilitated and covered up these crimes. Like
burn them all! If it's Clinton, burn him! If it's Obama, hang him! If it's Trump, hang him!
J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Deutsche Bank, and Bank of New York Mellon, which executed billions of dollars in transactions related to these offenses, as well as any bank executives who participated in the sexual abuse of girls and young women. We must expose everyone who covered up these crimes, like Alex Acosta, the former U.S. attorney in Miami, Donald Trump's labor secretary.
There it is, guys. Now he wants you to hate the right. Now he wants to blame the right. But I do blame Alex Acosta. He is right about Alex Acosta. The investigative journalist in Florida wouldn't let Alex Acosta go. She's the one who broke this.
Gave Jeffrey Epstein an unbelievable sweetheart plea deal, immunized unnamed conspirators, and killed an investigation into Epstein's financial crimes that could have brought down the entire criminal network. And
put a 1 in the chat if it's both sides. Put a 2 in the chat if it's Democrats. Put a 3 in the chat if it's Republicans. Okay, 1 in the chat if it's both sides. 2 in the chat if it's Democrats. 3 in the chat if it's Republicans. I just want to get a poll.
And with that, I'm going to yield. I'll reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 4 minutes to the distinguished chair of the House Oversight Committee, Mr. Comer, the gentleman from Kentucky.
The gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
The gentleman from Kentucky.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As chairman of the House Oversight Committee, I've always believed that sunshine is the best disinfectant. For years, the American people have demanded transparency about Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's horrific crimes and about the federal government's failure to protect the victims. The House Oversight Committee is conducting a thorough review of the federal government's investigation into Epstein. Our work goes far beyond the legislation before us today. We are committed to accountability, transparency, and justice for the American people and for the survivors of these appalling crimes.
Can you guys do me a favor? Can you? I can't control your speech, and I don't want to, but I'm requesting, instead of saying it's the Jews because I'm of Jewish heritage, can you say it's the Israeli government? It's Benjamin Netanyahu. I know thousands of Jewish people who are great people, so it's not the Jews. It's Benjamin Netanyahu and extreme Zionists. It is not the Jews. Please, if you want.
To date, the Oversight Committee has released more than 65,000 pages of documents, issued 13 subpoenas, and conducted interviews with 2 key witnesses, both of whom were Republicans.
It's all a show.
The Trump administration has provided us with Department of Justice materials and access to suspicious activity reports. Unfortunately, throughout this investigation, Democrats have chosen to manufacture yet another anti-Trump hoax.
There it is. Now it's an anti-Trump hoax. But if there's a list, then it's not a hoax.
Instead of pursuing justice.
Oh,
they
really?
have mischaracterized witness testimony and selectively released documents complete with targeted redactions in an effort to smear President Trump. For example, former U.S. Attorney General Bill Barr, who oversaw the 2019 Epstein investigation, stated clearly under oath that the prosecution team found no evidence that President Trump committed wrongdoing. Despite this,
this is a defense for Trump to distract us so you guys fight each other over hating Trump or loving Trump. That's what this is right here, you guys. That's what this is. Him defending Trump is to get you to defend Trump too, and then to get people who hate Trump to fight the people who defend him. This is a distraction. Thanks for the super chats, Minty. I appreciate that.
This simple and straightforward fact, Ranking Member Robert Garcia, moments after that deposition, tiptoed out and publicly claimed that, quote, Barr could not clear Trump of wrongdoing. That was a lie.
Dude, it's all of them. It's Clinton, it's Trump, Obama, Biden. None of them released these files.
And we have the transcript to prove it.
Oh, now you're going to prove that Trump is innocent by a transcript? I want to hear from the girls.
Invite the media to read the transcript.
I want to hear from the girls.
When the Oversight Committee interviewed
the women, they're now women. I want to hear from them.
Former U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida, Alex Acosta, Democrats whipped themselves into a frenzy trying to manufacture a gotcha moment, but they failed. Mr. Acosta dismantled the Democrats' narrative. His testimony confirmed there was no contact between President Trump and Mr. Acosta and no connection between President Trump in the Epstein case.
Well, let's say that he's right. Let's just go with it. Let's say he's correct. Why'd you bring a swamp creature into your administration? Obviously, Alex Acosta is a swamp creature if he gave Epstein a sweetheart deal.
Next, Democrats resorted to selective leaks and doctored documents to mislead the American people. Oversight Committee Republicans have posted 65,000 pages of documents we have received to date. Democrats, by contrast...
Here it is, guys. Fight each other. Yeah, I'm cynical. You're right. I'm rightfully indignant. You got that right, Steve. Thanks for noticing.
Fewer than 1 dozen. In their latest selective leak, Democrats released just three.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Here it is, guys. They want you to fight each other. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
Pages of documents from the Epstein estate. And they made redactions to 2 of those emails that changed both the context and the meaning of the 3 pages they released.
Dude, release the files and stop it.
When CNN called them out for their deceptive redactions, Representatives Stansbury and Crockett tried to blame Republicans for their own edit.
There it is. I'm going to stop it every time. It's Republican versus Democrat. It's a lie, you guys. It is a lie, my friends. Team DLZ, put it in the chat. Team DLZ. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
For the Democrat Oversight Committee edits.
He's lying.
After Democrats released only 3 emails, Republicans released over 23,000 pages.
And now someone just pointed out, he said CNN. Now CNN is a credible reporter when it's convenient for the Republican? Just like Fox News is credible as soon as it's convenient for a Democrat?
And what did Democrats say in response?
What did Democrats say?
We released every single document that we got.
Lie.
They claim full transparency was meant to, quote, disorient.
Lie.
Or distract.
Lie.
From their manufactured narrative.
You're distracting now.
These are the same Democrats who chant, release the files every day until the files contradict the story they want to tell.
Democrat, Republican.
That is the definition of hypocrisy. In contrast,
full
transparency exposed how Epstein appears to be TDS patient 0. The emails reveal a journalist coached Epstein to blackmail then presidential candidate Donald Trump.
The gentleman is recognized.
The files also show that a House Democrat colluded with Epstein during the 2019 oversight hearing to discredit witness with a vendetta against President Trump. And unsurprisingly, Democrats have been silent about their colleagues' coordination with Epstein.
Okay, so this is a pretty big room of people. Even if you support Trump, do you want the Epstein files released? Don't we want to know, Sunday? Cope Dog was in here. Don't you want to know? I want to know.
Email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to an event or to meet.
So did Republican fundraisers.
Privately with Hakeem Jeffries.
And so did all the Republican leaders, and so did all the Democratic leaders.
Part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffries' campaign solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein.
$1.1 billion was transferred to Trump to Epstein. There's records of it. Voidzilla, CoffeeZilla has released it. What are you talking about, dude? They're both involved. Come on.
That's what we found in the last document batch. The files underscore why former President Trump must appear for his deposition. We've subpoenaed him. To date, the Democrats have done nothing to help us secure his appearance. I support full transparency. The Oversight Committee will continue to work to get the truth to the American people and to get justice for the victims. That's our goal.
You're lying, dude. You're lying. He's lying.
This investigation. With that, I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, we reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I should just point out that we've heard now from the 2 distinguished chairmen of the Judiciary and the Oversight Committee, and they've spoken almost exclusively to denounce Democrats. We have a bipartisan coalition here demanding the truth about the largest child sex abuse and trafficking ring perhaps in American history, certainly in this century, and they want to just throw stones at the Democrats. What a remarkable failure of leadership we're seeing from the other.
Let me tell you what's a remarkable show of leadership is the women. Republican and Democratic women. You guys know I openly say women should not be police officers. They don't belong in the field. I'm completely against cops who are female. It's DEI hire. I have no problem with women as leaders, none whatsoever. The women in our government made this happen. A woman reporter in Florida made this happen. I have no problem serving under a woman if she's an amazing leader. I have no problem listening to women. So people who try to paint me out to be a misogynist, it's ridiculous. The women of the Senate, of the House, even the reporter made this happen. Big shout out to women.
Side, and I imagine that the chairman of the Oversight Committee will follow up his spectacular failure in trying to impeach President Biden with his spectacular failure in trying to block the resolution we brought to the floor today. I'm happy to yield 1 minute. Excuse me, you're not recognized, whoever's speaking. And I'd like to yield 1 minute to the very distinguished minority leader on the House Oversight Committee.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you. And Mr. Speaker,
all men are talking, but women led this charge. Marjorie Taylor Greene and the woman from Florida, who's also a Republican, took the charge. The woman reporter, but it's all men talking now.
It's wonderful to hear Republicans and certainly the chairman of our committee finally wanting transparency on this issue. It is time to end this White House cover-up now.
Oh.
Now, we know that Donald Trump...
It's a White House cover-up when Trump's in office, but it wasn't a White House cover-up when Biden or Obama was in office.
Has tried everything to kill our Jeffrey Epstein investigation, and he's failed. And now he's panicking. He's about to lose his Epstein vote to force the Department of Justice to release the files. And let's be crystal clear.
That Biden didn't release them either to protect his Democratic donors. It makes me want to scream. Like, I feel my hands starting to shake as they volleyball back and forth to distract you and to have us hate each other.
Trump has the power to release the files today. He does not even need a vote. And he continues to defy the subpoena of the Oversight Committee to release all the files.
He's protecting himself and his billionaire donor class.
What is Donald Trump hiding? What is Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, hiding?
Okay, tell me, guys, in the comments, what are they hiding? What are they hiding? They're protecting their billionaire donors. You could just put a 1 if you agree with that, or you can put they're protecting their donors and themselves.
Why won't they release the Epstein files right now?
True. Biden didn't run on he was going to release them. Trump did.
Why he moved sex trafficker and monster Ghislaine Maxwell to a cushy, low-security prison after her interview with Trump's personal lawyer. He should declare, and every Republican should say, that she does not deserve a pardon or a commutation.
The gentleman's time has expired.
30 more seconds.
Okay, let me just comment real quick, though, okay? It's both sides, people. Now, you know I hate Trump. It's no secret. He hired 40,000 ICE Nazi pigs. I don't agree with it. Okay. I also spoke out against Biden pretty harshly. He was a sleepy, Where's Waldo, weekend at Bernie's. But both sides are involved with this Epstein character.
I grant him 20 more seconds. We don't care how much money you have, what party you're in, how powerful you are. We should get justice for the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein. And our work on the committee is not over. Next up are the bank and financial records to follow and expose Epstein's network. Today, there should be a unanimous vote on releasing the files, and we will get justice. And with that, I yield back. And we reserve.
How many people think the Epstein files are going to be released? Put a 1 in the chat if they're not going to be released. Put a 2 in the chat if they are. Number 1 is no. Number 2 is yes.
The gentleman
they're not coming out.
The gentleman from
Chevy!
Ohio is recognized.
Chevy's here. Chad Sr.
Gentleman from California, member of the Judiciary Committee, Mr. Chille.
The gentleman from California is recognized.
I have consistently called for the maximum possible level of transparency. When it comes
I want to hear from more women on this, to be honest with you. I want to hear women leaders speak about this a little bit more than all these dudes.
To the heinous crimes of Jeffrey Epstein. That's why I've consistently said I am inclined to vote for this bill, and it's why I will be doing so today. The victims deserve the truth. They deserve justice, and they deserve closure. For months, they've had to wake up every day and see the name of their tormentor on the front page of every newspaper, on every TV channel, as has the broader American public. This issue has been so politicized by so many people in so many ways, which is deeply unfortunate when we're talking about matters of the highest sensitivity and untold suffering. It is my hope that the passage of this resolution today, together with the work of the Oversight Committee, will lead to the expeditious release of all pertinent material so that we can move on. Let's get accountability, let's get answers, and let's get this over with. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman reserves.
Yeah, we reserve.
The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
I yield 1 minute to the very distinguished gentlelady from Washington, a member of the Judiciary Committee.
The gentlelady from Washington is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, thousands of girls, children, were abused by Jeffrey Epstein and his massive and powerful ring of pedophiles and protectors of pedophiles. We can't say all their names here. We don't have time. But let's at least bring a few of the courageous survivors and their names onto the House floor right here as we debate this. Haley Robson, Jenna Lisa Jones, Michelle Licata, Ashley Rubright, Annie Farmer, Marina Lacerda, Rachel Benavides. These women have carried a burden that they never should have had to bear. And today they demand, we demand, the American people demand that we answer their clarion call to justice. Today, despite all the giant cover-up attempts by this administration and this Speaker of the House, we will vote to release all the Epstein files. To be
I appreciate that.
clear, there is no protection for pedophiles, no protection for the rich and powerful men of either party who participated, who turned a blind eye, who winked and grinned while witnessing the horrific abuses of young children. Release.
Dude, let her finish her impassioned speech. Let her finish.
Party who participated, who turned a blind eye, who winked and grinned while witnessing the horrific abuses of young children. Release all the damn files now.
We reserve.
Do you agree? Do you agree? I don't know who she is. I don't follow all these politicians. 100% release all the files. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
Reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield a minute and a half to the distinguished gentleman from North Carolina and member of our committee.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have been very supportive of this effort, specifically to bring justice to the victims of this horrific series of crimes. However, I have worked behind the scenes to raise concerns with this petition as it is currently drafted. Specifically, I believe that there is grave risk at harming innocent people. And I repeat, harming innocent people. When innocent people are harmed, that is not furthering justice. With an investigation of this size and a file that is as large as the Epstein files and as poorly defined as that is in this petition, there will invariably be people who are released pursuant to this discharge petition who had nothing to do with criminal activity.
Really? Release them and let them clear their name. Because there are women alive today that they'll say, yeah, Jeff Johnson was there. I saw him, but he never touched me. You can coordinate these things with the files plus the women who are willing to testify. This guy's got billionaire donors who are on the list. Those billionaire donors have called him. Am I wrong or am I right?
Imagine, if you will, a bellman, a waiter, some type of doorman, a mere social attendee who had no impact whatsoever on the criminal activities of Jeffrey Epstein, no participation. Their lives are forever ruined. And I'm reading.
Do you agree with me? This guy has a billionaire donor who called him up and said, hey, make sure you preface this. Because do I believe that there's some innocent people that went to that island? Yes, I do. 100%. I have been duped into going to things where I got there and realized I'm not a part of this. I'm leaving. So I do think they're innocent people who got on the Lolita Express, who went to that island and wouldn't grape a child. You couldn't talk me into it.
Specifically from the petition's language that prohibited grounds for withholding information in this file are embarrassment, reputational harm, or political sensitivity. And I would just submit, if you were going to be embarrassed, if you were going to suffer social harm, and that is all of the encompassed activity that you were a part of, you will be named in this petition.
Perfect.
And I resent that. Innocent people.
Oh, you resent it? What about the women, dude?
Should not be harmed when we are pursuing justice. I understand the political nature of this petition. I resent the fact that there was not room for good faith amendments. And I urge the Senate to protect innocent people. I yield back.
Why can't we have the list released and then cross-reference it with the women's statements? How about that? Release the full list so nobody can hide.
Back. The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from...
Let me just jump in here real quick. If you guys don't know about this channel, the thousands of people who are here, this channel is about overturning Terry versus Ohio that gives cops to investigate anybody they're reasonably, articulately suspicious of. Well, if it was you or me, the cops would have reasonable, articulable suspicion to investigate us if we went to an island. The only way that they could have reasonable, articulable suspicion to investigate you if you went to Pedophile Island is for your name to be released. Do you see? So you can't have it both ways. You can't say the American people can be reasonably, articulately suspicious, but not billionaires, because we don't know their names.
Maryland is recognized.
Thank you. I'm yielding 1 minute to the distinguished gentlelady from California, Representative Kamlager Dove.
The gentlelady from California is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, 1 in 3 women and girls around the world are physically and sexually assaulted each year.
Okay, now stop right there. This is where you're going to lose me. When you start to say that 50% of men are rapists, the left goes too far with this shit. 1 out of 3 women is raped or molested or beaten. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of bad men.
Of the 152 women in this body, that means 51 women.
Henry, we saw it. Don't spam, bro. You'll get kicked out of here.
Includes your daughters, your sisters, your nieces, your mothers. And with the Epstein files, we have a chance to change that. But real talk, the administration doesn't need a discharge petition. It has not complied with the subpoena, and it has the power to release the files today.
Boom.
Instead, the man in the most powerful position in the world has used the full weight of the government to block and obfuscate and deflect the full release of the files.
And so did Biden. But Biden didn't run on the fact that he was going to release the files. He was going to put Kash Patel and Dan Bongino in those places, and we were going to release the files. Biden was real quiet to protect his Democratic donors. But he had 4 years to release them, and he didn't. Trump ran on that he was going to release them.
It is the same person who intimidated female members of Congress to withdraw names from the petition, who responded quiet piggy to a female reporter who asked about the files, and who...
Yeah, did you hear that on the plane? He said quiet piggy. Jamie, 1 in 3 is about right. Man, I hope my best friends are not on the list where they hurt chicks. That's crazy.
An alleged sexual predator to be our AG. It is the same person whose name appears more than any other in the Epstein emails. And in the pantheon of violence, a sexual predator is the worst of the worst. So why protect him? It's also curious that the judiciary is managing this debate and has not even had this come before the committee. I wonder why. Release the files now.
Bang!
We reserve.
The gentleman reserves.
Bang! Bang! Release the files now. But they're not going to release the files. The Senate's going to alter them. It's going to be
Gentleman
awesome.
from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 2 minutes to the
We need a third party, and I'm going to present a third party. You guys, I built this wall for a reason, and I'm going to present a third party. It's coming now.
Gentleman from Texas, Mr. Roy, Chairman of the Constitution Subcommittee.
That's right,
from
Chainer.
Texas is recognized.
That's right. Thanks, Dark Soul.
I thank the chairman. Today, a united Republican Party and a bipartisan supermajority is going to pass a bill to increase transparency regarding the egregious abuses by Jeffrey Epstein, a goal that anyone of conscience desires. That is, in totality, an important statement to check the rich and the powerful. Remember how we got here. After decades, it was President Trump's Department of Justice that indicted Jeffrey Epstein in July of 2019. It was President Trump's deal.
Oh, come on, bro. They're trying to get you guys to fight each other. People who hate Trump, people who love Trump, trying to get you guys to fight each other. I'm going to stop it and remind you of that. That's an attempt to get you to fight.
That arrested and indicted Ms. Maxwell. It was the Republican-led Oversight Committee, through 13 subpoenas, that has released 65,000 pages of files in just 10 months. Meanwhile, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle...
He's been fighting it the whole way, dude.
...have largely ignored this issue. It was Democrats who redacted an email.
Democrats, Republicans, it's a lie, you guys. Don't let them distract you.
To mislead the American people about the truth of a witness that exonerated President Trump. It was a Democrat, Representative Placette, who literally texted with Jeffrey Epstein as we questioned Michael Cohen. It was Democrats who shut down the government.
This is a bunch of bullshit, you guys. This is a smokescreen to say, oh, not the Republican donors, not Trump, not the Democratic donors, not Biden.
Resulting in the delay of swearing in of members. As we vote to pass this legislation, and it will pass, it is impossible, however, to avoid problems with its politicization.
Oh, but you're not politicizing this right now? He's absolutely politicizing this, Omega Aider. Fred Wagner's in the chat.
One
Chevy's
colleague
here.
has offensively gone so far as to say that to oppose this bill means you support pedophiles. Yet I know good public servants, former law enforcement, former prosecutors who never knew Epstein, never knew any visitors to his criminal enterprise, who have genuine concerns about supporting this bill out of fear of creating new victims or harming existing victims or both. That is what we've reduced Congress to, inserting itself into the prosecutorial process for political motivations, driven heavily by hatred of President Trump. We should be concerned about victim privacy.
I've been very honest. I hate Trump, and I hate Biden. I hate Republicans and Democrats because they lie to us. I don't give a shit about all the things he's saying. Just release the files and stop trying to soften the blow that's going to happen to these perverted Clintons and Trumps and Bushes and Obamas. Stop it.
Concerned about risking disclosure of non-credible allegations of child sexual abuse materials, future investigations.
Thanks, Dark
But here's
Soul.
the deal. The leaders of this nation must expose abuses by the rich and the powerful. That is why President Trump and the House have been working for full transparency. But we should be motivated by truth and justice for all, not politics. I yield back.
The gentleman
His whole speech was political. Everything he said was about politics.
yields back. The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Thank you. I yield 1 minute to the distinguished gentlelady from Massachusetts, Representative Clark, the minority whip.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you, Mr.
So the minority whip is going to be the Democratic leader. I think that's going to, is she in the House or the Senate?
Speaker.
It's got to be the House because this is a House of Representatives meeting.
Be an easy vote. This is about justice for the victims and survivors of Jeffrey Epstein.
I agree.
This is about every victim of trafficking and sexual abuse. Monstrous crimes that thrive in secrecy and fear. Yet instead of shining a light on that darkness, just moments ago.
That's right, Asterix. I'm a fierce centrist. You guys hit the subscribe button, please. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 1 million subscribers on this channel. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate your support. I'm just watching this and giving you guys the absolute truth as I see it.
Donald Trump defended the continued obstruction of releasing these files.
And so did Obama, and so did Biden.
Even as House Republicans prepare to vote yes today, Speaker Johnson is calling this a show vote. He's calling it dangerous. He is signaling the U.S. Senate to block it. Republicans continue to use their power to shield rich pedophiles from justice.
Oh no, Democrats do too. Come on, guys. Don't let them distract you. Don't have them fight each other. Republicans and Democrats are both doing it. They're both, though their donors are on it.
If you can't stand up for these survivors, how can anyone trust you to stand up for them? I yield back.
The gentlelady yields back.
We yield.
The gentleman reserves. Does the gentleman reserve?
Yeah, we reserve.
The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
We reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Yes, just very quickly, what happened under the Biden administration? Well, under the Biden administration, Ghislaine Maxwell was prosecuted for conspiring to sexually abuse and traffic girls in 2020. Right when it's in 2021, she was convicted. In December of 2021, after a month-long trial
What's
in
up,
Judge
Playboy?
Nathan's courtroom. In 2022, Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison under the Biden administration for sex trafficking and sexual abuse of minors. But when President Trump took office in January of 2025, they killed the investigation. They assembled all the materials, they got all the prosecutors together, and they terminated the investigation.
Actually, I hate to say it, but the investigation was terminated in 2019 when Biden was president, when, oopsie daisies, the cameras didn't work. Epstein hung himself.
1 minute to the distinguished gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Raja Krishnamurthy.
The gentleman from Illinois is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in strong support to release the Epstein files. First, this issue is beyond party. It's a question of justice. Survivors have waited too long. Stop the delay. This is not a hoax. Release the files. Second, we must face a hard truth. Silence that shields the powerful is a betrayal of those they hurt. Congress must reject any attempt, including a presidential pardon or any form of clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell. This cannot be done. This would be a cover-up. We cannot allow clemency of any kind for Maxwell, not now, not ever. Survivors deserve justice. I urge a strong yes vote. Thank you.
I want to thank the gentleman for his eloquent remarks. Pardons are for people who are contrite. Pardons are for people who are repentant. Pardons are not for people who lie. Every member of this body should immediately, verbally, vocally denounce the idea of clemency, commutation, or pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell, and we reserve.
No. Put a 1 in the chat if Biden abused the pardon process, if Trump has abused the pardon process to protect their political soldiers. The pardon process is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Whoever can get close to the president and make friends with him can get pardoned. That's both Biden and Trump, and we've seen it in the last 1 year.
Gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Yeah, we reserve, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman reserves.
They're lying. Both sides are cheating that pardon shit.
I yield 30 seconds to Ms. Leisure Fernandez.
Both of them.
The gentlelady is recognized.
There were thousands of girls and young women abused, trafficked, and used by Epstein, the elite and the powerful who believed they could get away with it.
That's right, Chevy.
Epstein told the young victims that he controlled the banks and the government. Those women refused to be silenced, and today they have pierced the dark with their light. Anytime any girl is trafficked, molested, or abused, the world must stand up. Today, the House proves Jeffrey Epstein wrong. The Senate must do the same tomorrow.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I mean, that was a pretty impassioned speech, but did you guys see when there was a black woman who was a Democrat during an actual hearing and Epstein was texting her what to ask and what to say? And she was a black Democrat. I'll find the video for you. So he was controlling Democrats and Republicans, who a lot of us believe is through Israel and Mossad.
Speaker, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from California.
I'd like to hear her speak.
Excuse me, 1.5 minutes to the gentleman from California.
The gentleman from California is recognized.
I thank you, Chairman. Mr. Speaker, a minute and a half or an hour, the words would still have to be the same. We've all said that this will pass the House, perhaps unanimously today. I think all of us who have looked at the details of this particular bill know that it is flawed and that before it goes to the president's desk, it has to be amended as it can be amended in the Senate. And
so they could protect their billionaire donors of Republicans and Democrats. He's prefacing us for the great big bullshit that's going to come down. We're going to release the files, everybody. Oh, we had to amend this to protect these billionaires over here.
Call on the Senate to amend it so that we protect the innocent, so that we have the provisions that were intended perhaps to be in this bill but are not properly written. With that, President Trump has said, get it to his desk, he will sign it. President Trump has said he will do it. But I'm going to say to all of us, it is also important that we remember
that I've got to protect the billionaire donors. Just remember, we have to protect the billionaire donors who are on the list.
Epstein is dead, but people live on people.
Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know if Epstein is dead or not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not sure if Epstein is dead or not. Just wondering if you guys think. Put a 2 in the chat if you're sure Epstein's dead.
Were innocent, people who in fact should not be named. We're not talking about the rich and the powerful. We're talking about the very victims.
No. We're past that now. This is an international global scandal. Reveal it all.
That is what we need to make sure is amended before it goes to the president's desk.
No.
And with that, I thank the chairman for his time. I think no more needs to be said that this body will vote for it all. But let's not kid ourselves. It has to be changed so that it properly protects both the tradition of the grand jury and clearly those innocent people that would otherwise.
No. Unfortunately, this has become a global controversy. You now have to come to the carpet, like it or not.
Swept up, and I yield back.
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman yields back. Reserve. The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
This whole bill is about...
Just so you guys know, I don't necessarily believe Epstein's dead. He was very powerful.
Protecting the innocent. Mr. Speaker, the Senate must pass the bill as we are passing it today and as the president has said he would sign it after changing his position on the bill over the weekend when he could see the tidal wave of public opinion moving against him. Let's pass this bill, pass it in the Senate, sign the bill, and let us go ahead and release the complete file. I yield 30 seconds to the distinguished gentlelady from Arizona, Representative Ansari.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the walls are closing in on Donald Trump and his rich and powerful friends who either abuse...
And the Biden's friends, and Obama's friends, and Bush's friends. I'm going to call it both ways, you guys, okay? I'm going to call it both ways. And Obama's friends, and Bush's friends, and Clinton's friends. Don't just say Trump's friends.
Abused or raped children or were enabling and complicit in these heinous crimes for decades.
They all were.
Vote today matters, but here is the truth. Donald Trump could direct the...
And Clinton, and Bush, and Obama. Don't let them distract us so we fight each other.
Department of Justice to release the files today. He is choosing not to. They are already under subpoena, led by oversight Democrats, and have refused. This is an ongoing cover-up by the Trump White House, and Mike Johnson and the House has been complicit. What is Trump hiding? Why not release the files today?
I agree. Trump did run on it, and you can watch multiple podcasts with J.D. Vance, Dan Bongino, Kash Patel. The Epstein files are on my list. Remember the influencers? They all had the binders. They all had, here's the Epstein. We got them. Phase 1 of the Epstein list, everybody. So he could bring the influencers into the White House, possibly put them on payroll to be a right-wing talking point for Trumpster. So, yeah, Trump he's been obstructing it the whole time. He called it a hoax. Biden couldn't say anything. He was incapacitated.
This is a
time has expired.
Release the files today. Thank you.
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Van Drew.
The gentleman from New Jersey.
Can you guys do me a favor? I'm a YouTuber. Can you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button? YouTube has had us locked at 678 or 679,000 subscribers for the past month. Can you guys hit the subscribe button for me, please? I appreciate it.
He is recognized.
Today I want to talk about hypocrisy. Let me be clear. I was from Jumpstart, a co-sponsor.
You know, I have tried to never say the line, let me be clear. Politicians use this line all the time. Let me be clear.
Of this very bill.
I'm going to lie.
Beginning, we should never protect pedophiles. But for months, my Democratic colleagues have done what they think is politically convenient through all the yelling, through all the tears, through all the sadness. They say releasing the Epstein list is of grave concern to them. If that was true, where were they during the 4 years of the Biden presidency? Why didn't they demand the release of these files from Jump?
Because Biden couldn't speak. He wasn't running shit. It was Obama from the basement of the White House.
Start in year 1. Mr. Speaker, why didn't they ask for them in year 2? Or if that wasn't good enough.
Because they're on the list. Obama's on the list. That's why, dude.
Maybe in year 3, they had control. or not even in his final year of office. Other than a single letter the ranking member wrote in 2019, a single letter, not one Democrat on the committee spoke out about Epstein or his victims of this very terrible tragedy, other than to say that he didn't like the plea deal. Let me say this. When they stand here today insisting how badly they want these files released, why didn't they do it? Yet they stayed silent for year after year after year after year under Joe Biden. It's impossible. Mr. Speaker, it is impossible to see that as genuine. What I see is a group more focused on scoring political points and drama than on protecting abused children. The record is clear. Under Republicans, far more information has been released in the last 6 months than was done during all 4 years of the previous presidency under.
He didn't listen. Biden's a criminal family. The Biden crime family is real. Hunter Biden's laptop, I looked all through it. Hunter Biden is a criminal, okay? But neither one of those morons ran on the idea that they were going to release the Epstein list. They didn't put the FBI director in charge who'd had a podcast, the entire Biden administration, who railed that he was going to get the Epstein list.
Joe Biden. We've actually been the party of transparency. We've released the information. We've told the truth. Unfortunately, and I'm sad to say it, they have been the party of hypocrisy. Mr.
Both
Chair,
sides
I yield
have.
back.
Stop it.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
You know, I've never heard a more defensive presentation in my life than what we're hearing from over there. The gentleman should spend a little less time pointing out hypocrisy and a little more time trying to ferret out cruelty, humiliation, and rape. And that's
Stop right here, you guys. Hold on. Everybody stop and pay attention. This man is pointing out the right, and they're pointing out the left. They're trying to distract us, people. They're trying to distract us. He's trying to get you to go, yeah, that's what they're doing. It's so easy to agree with people. I know that because I primarily cover cop videos, and you'll hear the cop-splaining, and the person will be going, right? And you may have joined in on him and said, the people on the right are doing that. No, he's trying to make you fight each other. He's as bad as the rest.
That's what we're working on. I yield 30 seconds to the distinguished gentleman from California, Mr. Min.
The gentleman from California is recognized.
I want to remind you that we are all here voting on this bill because President Trump, who has the power to release the Epstein files at any time, has refused to do so, calling this a hoax. We're here because Speaker Mike Johnson and President Trump have gone to extraordinary lengths to try to kill and delay the discharge petition, including refusing to seat Adelita Grijalva for over 40 days and threatening House Republicans who signed on. Now, several of my Republican colleagues have accused those of us House Democrats who support justice here of having Trump derangement syndrome. You all suffer from something much worse, which is pedophile protection syndrome.
Listen, I have TDS. I think the people on the right have TDS. He wants to be the center of attention, and it gives you this syndrome. All of us do. We all have it. He dominates the news cycle because that's what he wants to do. Get us to fight each other. That's what he wants.
Release the Epstein files. The victims deserve justice. I yield back.
We reserve.
Members are reminded to direct their comments to the chair.
Right.
The gentleman from Maryland reserves.
Right.
The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
We reserve.
The gentleman from Ohio reserves. The gentleman from Maryland.
I'm yielding 30 seconds to my friend, Representative Walkinshaw from Virginia.
The gentleman is recognized.
For years, Mr. Speaker, we have watched dangerous conspiracies like Pizzagate and QAnon shape our political landscape. They help fuel the rise of President Trump and were built on baseless claims about secret pedophile rings, while the real documented case of child sex trafficking involving Jeffrey Epstein remains shrouded in secrecy because President Trump refuses to release the files. What is President Trump hiding?
He's protecting his donors just like the Democrats did, you guys. Come on.
Why won't he release the files? The House finally has the opportunity to act. Release the files and let the American people see the truth. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
I agree. Just
the
release
gentleman
them.
reserves. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
We reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
So I'm not sure how it works, but I think I'm figuring it out here. They pass it over to the Republican majority leader. They pass it over to the Democrat minority leader, and then they pick people to talk.
30 seconds to the very distinguished gentlelady who is finally with us, Representative Adelita Grijalva from Arizona 7th.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to acknowledge the survivors, family members, and advocates who are here today and have never given up. The legislation in front of us, at its core, is about something very simple. The survivors deserve justice. The American people deserve the truth. To every survivor watching, your courage is inspiring. You are the reason why this vote is happening today. Protecting women and children from pedophiles should not be a Democratic issue, should not be a Republican issue. It should be a human rights issue and a matter of justice. I urge my colleagues to vote yes on the Epstein Files Transparency Act. I yield back. Thank you.
Thank you, and we reserve.
The chair will remind all persons in the gallery that they are here as guests of the House and that any manifestation of approval or disapproval of proceedings is in violation of the rules of the House. The gentleman from Maryland.
Yeah, but I'll just add they're here as honored guests of the House, and we're delighted they're here, and with that, we reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman.
So the people applauding are the victims of Epstein. The people applauding, and of course, they had to be shut down. Ridiculous.
Ohio is recognized.
Yeah, we reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland.
I'm granting 30 seconds to Representative Lawz Franco from Florida.
The gentlelady from Florida is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, for far too long, the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse were failed by a justice system that minimized their suffering and prosecutors who treated young girls as if they were criminals. That was wrong, and I am here with my colleagues to promise this. We will get to the bottom of why the Epstein survivors were treated so badly, who made those decisions, and who were they protecting. No more secrecy, no more excuses. We all deserve the truth, and I thank the survivors for their courage and perseverance. Your voices are being heard.
The gentlelady yields back. The gentleman reserves the balance of his time. The gentleman from Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 1 minute to the distinguished gentleman from the great state of Louisiana, the Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, Mr.
The gentleman from Louisiana is recognized.
So according to some of the guys on Grindr, this guy's on Grindr, which is fine with me, man. I got no problem with people being gay at all. But is he on Grindr? They never released it. I want to see if he's actually on Grindr.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Chairman Jordan, for doing such an extraordinary job on all of this. For 43 long days, the Democrats held this House and the entire country hostage. Finally, with the lights back on, this body...
There it is. Starts off right away to divide you guys. That right there was a line to divide you. Don't let it distract you. There it is. Jules just said it. No, it's their fault. No, it's their fault. No, it's their fault. Don't let him distract you with that shit he just said. Democrats shut down the government. Stop it. They want to divide you and distract you.
Body's returning to our regular legislative session. We have a lot of work to do. My colleagues on this side of the chamber are ready and eager to get back to our urgent legislative work that we promised the American people we would do. We've got to continue lowering the cost of health care. We've got to bring down prices for American families, and we've got to finish the regular appropriations process, just to name a...
See, but that's not the focus. You're giving $40 billion to Argentina, undercutting our beef farmers, undercutting our soybean farmers. You're not doing that. It's not America first at all. It has not been America first. It's been Israel first. Supplying Israel and Ukraine with bombs, just like Biden did. Two wings of the same bird.
A few of those priorities. And I wish I could say that our first order of business would be to get to those urgent priorities, but of course we're here.
But you've had a year, and you've been busy giving $40 billion to Argentina and fighting Israel's war. We haven't focused on getting rid of grocery prices. I'm paying $9 a pound for chicken.
Time on the floor about something else. This is something we could have resolved last week when we brought a unanimous consent to pass this discharge with the full support of the body. But our friends over here who are arguing today...
Now distract you guys. Fight Democrats. Fight Republicans.
Stalled that. They objected to it, and they wanted to have this exercise instead. And that's why we say that this is a show vote. That's what this is. They're making a show of it.
No. Put a 1 in the chat if this is essential. Put a 2 in the chat if it's a big show. Well, it's both, so I guess I was wrong.
We have some heroic women in the chamber today. I met with many of them a while back. They're in the gallery here. They have come forward. They have shown their faces. They've used their names to share the unspeakable tragedies that many of them were subjected to, some of them when they were very young. And it is a heroic service to the country. They are seeking justice, and the justice has been delayed for too long. The Department of Justice, many years ago, should have brought these charges. It took too long to do it. And now we're in this process of making sure all the American people get the information, but we have to do it in the right way, After 4 years of Democrat control under President Biden.
We got to do it in the right way. We got to make sure our billionaire donors don't get revealed.
They were not truthful with us about a lot of things. The Democrats insisted the border was secure.
The Democrats, there it is again, the Democrats fight each other quick.
We knew it wasn't. They insisted that inflation was transitory. We knew it wouldn't be. They misled the American people about the obvious mental and physical decline of the previous commander-in-chief.
Yeah.
And now those same Democrats are demanding transparency. Suddenly, transparency is their new word. Out of nowhere, they've taken a curious concern in the Epstein investigation, all in the name of that, in the name of transparency. But the question has been asked here many times during the debate on the floor, and everybody questioning why it is that Democrats have done this right now have to look at the obvious facts. The Democrats had all the Epstein files in their possession for 4 long years under the Biden presidency. The Biden Department of Justice had these files, and no one on this side who is breathless today about the urgency of this release ever said a word about it. And it was the Democrats who could have urged President Biden's Department of Justice to go beyond prosecuting just Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, but they didn't do it. And so it's a fair question to ask today, why now? Why the sudden urgent interest in Jeffrey Epstein? Look, we know why. It's because the Democrats were never interested in transparency or executing justice or...
This is politics. I'm going to read a comment here from Matt Piggin. More grandstanding and a lot of words to say nothing. What they're doing here is they want you guys to fight each other. This channel, me, who runs this channel, I'm a fierce centrist. They want you guys to fight each other who have devoted yourselves to left versus right. That's his whole speech so far.
Protecting the victims of this unspeakable tragedy before, the simple truth is obvious for everybody to see. This is a political exercise for Democrats, and it pains me to say it. I wish that was not the truth, but it is, and it's undeniable.
Could you imagine being one of the women who was raped by billionaires and you're sitting in the stands of the House meeting and you listen to this guy sitting there saying it's a great big political vote and it has nothing to do with truth or justice or transparency?
This is as deceitful and dishonest.
Yes, you are deceitful and you are dishonest. You're a true politician, Mike Johnson.
The stunt was to shut the government down. Democrats are using the Epstein tragedy, the unspeakable evils that this guy committed with his trafficking ring and all of the abuses that they made these young women go through. They're using that as a political weapon to try to distract from their failures as a party and to try their best to try to tie President Trump somehow into this wretched scandal. The president had nothing to do with it. He's been very clear, and he has nothing to hide, and that's why he's endorsed the vote today. I suspect this vote will be probably unanimous. But here's the important point that everybody needs to understand.
Now it's unanimous?
We have been advocates of maximum transparency.
Oh, no, you have not, dude. Oh, no, you have not.
We have also insisted that the victims be carefully protected. The Oversight Committee has been doing extraordinary work, and we've got some of the most vigorous advocates on the Republican and Democrat side on the Oversight Committee.
Tinfoil.
They've been working in earnest to deliver...
I like your comments, Tinfoil.
...transparency for the American people and to do it in a responsible manner. What do we mean by that? The bipartisan effort over there.
Release the list in a responsible manner. No, dude. No. At this point, wrecking ball.
It's already producing all the results that the discharge petition seeks and much, much more. Chairman Comer and all of these advocates over there have been releasing thousands of documents, for example, from the Epstein estate. By the way, in my view, that's been the greatest treasure trove of information because it's yielded for us Epstein's own personal flight logs, his financial records, his daily calendars, and so much more. But importantly, none of that was addressed or is addressed in the legislation that's being voted on today. The estate files wouldn't even have been encompassed in that. And so it goes to show that the Oversight Committee is doing it from the right way. From the very beginning, We've been insistent that this matter be handled carefully and with the utmost caution and care for the people who have been harmed. They should.
Bullshit, dude. These people have been harmed for 5 administrations, Republicans and Democratic administrations. Stop it. Stop it, dude.
Not be made to suffer any longer. We're talking about.
You're suffering now.
Real people's lives.
We're
at stake
suffering
here.
listening to this
And
asshole.
young victims who don't want to be dragged into this political game.
Pistol Rex.
That could get hurt further.
Pistol
The
Pete
Democrats
in
are
the
rushing
chat.
the release of thousands of unsubstantiated documents that may be included in this, that are going to be in the public domain with the passage of this bill. And there are serious deficiencies in the legislation that I have noted at length, and Republicans have to work to address those deficiencies in the Senate if and when this legislation is advanced.
That's a dog whistle for the Senate to make sure they put in amendments so it doesn't have to all come out.
I stood before the American public today at our press conference, and I explained in detail the dangers of the discharge petition. We have posted at my website, speaker.gov, a summary. The legal counsel, a small army of lawyers, put this together. I used to be a federal court litigator. Many of my colleagues who've spoken today were. We understand the dangers of how this was haphazardly drawn up. And among them, by the way, Mr. Speaker, before I forget, I seek unanimous consent to enter into this document into the record. It is that. It's on the website. It's entitled, How the Flaws of H.R. 4405 Could Re-Victimize Epstein's Victims, Create New Victims, and Damage the Judicial System. It is dated today. Thank you. And it summarizes just 5 or 6 of the major concerns. Among them, it fails to fully protect victim privacy. It could create new categories of victims. It potentially jeopardizes grand jury secrecy. It fails to prohibit release of child sexual abuse materials that are not appropriately defined in the legislation. It jeopardizes future federal investigations, and we have national security concerns regarding classified information. We'll put this in the record because we need the legislative record to reflect what is the legislative intent behind this vote. I used to litigate cases. We would litigate federal statutes and whether or not they could survive, and legislative intent is important. And we need to say clearly for the record, as a Speaker of the House, I'm saying to you, this legislation that will pass today is flawed and it must be amended. The question is, why didn't we amend it here before we passed it? Because the authors won't allow it. Because under the rules of the House, under a discharge petition, they have to agree to consent for the legislation to be amended, and they're not doing that. So now we rely upon our partners in the other chamber to get that done, and they need to do that. The victims deserve.
Wow, he's literally telling the Senate what to do. That's crazy.
Utmost respect. In fact, they should be saluted for their courage.
Thanks, Nick.
And the young women who have not come forward, who are now, some of them are middle-aged women who have not come forward, also deserve our respect, and they deserve to be protected. Republicans support transparency. We want maximum transparency, especially when it comes to disclosing the names of anybody who had anything to do with these evils, anybody who conspired with or aided in any way Jeffrey Epstein. They must be brought to justice. We want the bill to be amended so it doesn't, at the same time, violate victim privacy, create new victims, disclose the names of any whistleblower or informant, cause the release of grand jury materials or child sexual abuse materials, or undermine our national security. And if and when the Senate takes this up, we will work with our colleagues over there to make sure that these things are corrected. I'll just close with this simple thought. We've been at this a while. It's drug on for a while, but it's time for this to come to light. I expect that this will be a unanimous vote, and it will reflect what I think every member in this chamber, and I'll say this now, at least in recent days, every member of the chamber on the Democrat side, they didn't say anything for 4 years, but they're for maximum.
Oh my God, dude. I'm going to read Tinfoil's comment here. It's so funny. He's acting like he didn't run away and hide for a month to get rid of this vote. And listen, Biden and Obama and Trump and Clinton, they're all in it together.
Maximum transparency now, and so is this side. But we want to do it in a respectful and careful manner.
Crazy videos.
So that we don't subject innocent people to further harm.
Oh, what a bunch of shit, dude. This is now a global controversy. Everything's got to be put on the table. We're past that now, like the cops always say, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard that before. We're past that now. We're past that now, Mike Johnson.
And that has been the whole thing. I told all my members today I'll be voting yes on this, and I suspect almost everyone will. I'll send it to the Senate, and we hope it's corrected. Thank you for the time, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Are you just getting here, Aaron Queen? Are you just getting here? Biden didn't release them. because Obama's on the list according to the internet, and Obama was running the White House, not Biden, who was asleep at the wheel. He wasn't even there. What are you talking about?
Gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
I'm yielding to Mr. Gomez for the sole purpose of making a parliamentary inquiry.
Mr. Gomez is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask a point of parliamentary inquiry. Is this an appropriate time to point out that the Republicans named Children's Savings Account in their so-called One Big Beautiful Bill after Donald Trump, someone connected to one of the most notorious pedophiles in this country? Or that the Speaker of the House just lied on the floor by stating that there was protection, there isn't protections for the victims in the Epstein bill?
The gentleman is no longer recognized. The gentleman from Maryland, you are recognized.
Thank you. I am prepared to close. I've got no more speakers on my side.
Hey, hey, Mario, eat my shorts, buddy. I'm American through and through. My family has fought in every single war since the Revolutionary War. So who the fuck are you to tell me to get out of this country? I love this country. I'm a patriot. Eat my shorts, dog. Just because you're a big Trumper doesn't mean that you own this country. I have just as much right to be here as you do.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No.
Gentleman from Ohio has 30 seconds.
Can I inquire how much time?
There's this thing that the right does where they say, you hate this country. No, I don't. I hate what this government has become. I hate that we've become the tax cattle. I hate that the incarceration nation is the way to fund the government. Their job is to arrest us to steal our money. It's terrible.
Time is remaining.
30 seconds.
Later, dude.
6 minutes, 15 seconds.
Take 30 his.
We reserve. Gentlemen.
And the survivors who come to join us today, the Speaker said that now would be a time we should be working on urgent legislative work. Mr. Speaker, justice is urgent legislative work. The truth is urgent legislative work.
Put a 1 in the chat if it's both sides. Put a 1 in the chat if it's both sides. It's both sides.
The Speaker says, why now? Why now? Well, Mr. Speaker, you were the one who refused to swear in Adelita Grajova for 50 days. We would have done it 50 days ago, but she...
This is more politics, you guys. This is more blame the Republicans, blame the Democrats. This is more politics. Don't let them do it. Don't let them divide you.
...provided the 218th signature on the discharge petition. So why now? It was because of your dilatory tactics, your delay, your postponement of it. Now... the gentleman says that there are not sufficient protections. There are protections in the bill for the victims to make sure that their names will be redacted. And yet we hear even the Speaker of the House of Representatives openly inviting the U.S. Senate to start finger painting on this bill, which we have waited more than 5 months to bring to the floor. The Senate should pass the bill exactly as it's written. The president should sign it exactly as he said he would when he finally changed his mind. And the Epstein file must be released. Moreover, if the president is serious about what he's saying, he's got the power to release the Epstein file right now. Nobody's stopping him. It's within his possession. It's within his control. He can release the whole thing, and he can redact the names of the victims and others who are innocent in this process. Mr. Speaker, Speaker Johnson said that these are unspeakable evils. Well, because of the bravery and the invincible courage of the women who've joined us today, they're no longer unspeakable. They're spoken. They're articulated. The cat is out of the bag, and we know what's been going on for decades. It's been a double standard of justice, going all the way back to Alex Acosta, who later got rewarded with a cabinet appointment in the Trump administration. Alex Acosta had a 60-count federal indictment ready to go against all kinds of people for an interstate sex trafficking conspiracy with solicitation, with child sex abuse, all of it. And he traded that 60-count federal indictment for 1 count in state court. And Jeffrey Epstein ended up getting the sweetest of sweetheart deals ever on the plea bargain front. He was free from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to do whatever he wanted and continuing to perpetrate his crimes and run his conspiracy, and then he would come and he would watch TV and spend the night in jail. And it was over in about a year after the rape and sexual abuse of hundreds and hundreds of girls, and he kept going and he kept at it. We want the whole truth to come out.
Me too.
This is the United States of America.
That's what I want.
Even the British monarchy wouldn't put up with this. How about the American democracy? How about we say, no way, we're not going to allow this cover-up to go on for one day more. And I'm glad the president changed his mind after pulling out all the stops to try to get one of our Republican colleagues to change their mind, to remove their name from the discharge petition. He gave up.
Put a 4 in the chat if we're never going to get the full list. Put a 4 in the chat if the Senate is going to change the bill. Put a 4 in the chat if transparency will never be had.
I want to salute the gentlelady from Colorado from having the courage to stand her ground in the Situation Room in the White House and say, no, she wasn't going to be bullied. No. So I'm glad the president changed his mind, but let's be clear, Mr. President.
There it is again. Let's be clear. You know why I've never said it? Because all these politicians say, let's be clear. It's always the same, and now I'm going to lie.
Got the power today to release the entire file. That's what you called for. That's what Pam Bondi called for. That's what Kash Patel called for. So we don't need anybody calling for the Senate to slow things down for more weeks and more months. The American people have had it. We'll reserve.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman is reminded to direct your comments to the chair and not your colleagues. Gentleman from Ohio is recognized, and you do have 90 seconds remaining. Correction.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 30 seconds
almost
to the gentleman
over.
from Texas.
Gentleman from Texas is recognized.
The Democrat Party, with help from the dishonest...
Here it is again. The Democrat Party, they're going to point the fingers at each other for you guys to fight each other and to back Trump or to back Biden. It's two wings of the same bird.
Media use the Epstein files not to seek justice from the victims, but to smear President Trump. And it's sickening, quite sickening. The Democrats have used the Epstein files to distract the American people from the wins President Trump and his administration have delivered for the American people for the last 11 months. I'm proud to work with my Republican colleagues on the House Oversight Committee in coordination with the Justice Department. 65,000 pages of documents are related from Epstein released. What have my Democrat colleagues done? They selectively leaked and altered documents to mislead the American people. As President Trump has stated, we have nothing to hide here.
I think Trump's got a lot to hide. I think Trump's guilty, along with Obama and along with Stephen King and along with Bill Clinton. I think they're all guilty.
Voting to release the files so that we can move on from this smear campaign the Democrats have manufactured. God bless
Gentleman's
Donald J.
time has
Trump.
expired.
I mean, you guys got to understand something, okay? You can love Trump all you want. He banged a porn star and paid her off. She wrote a book about the sex. He banged a porn star and paid her to do it or paid her off. That's some weird shit. He said, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her. He's a weird dude. I know that you $40,000 a year millionaires support this billionaire, but he's a weird dude. He's as weird as Biden smelling the children. Who remembers Biden smelling the children? Biden would be on the list, but he was too senile to get to the island.
Gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
You remember Biden smelling kids? You remember that?
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from Ohio reserves. Gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
All right. How much time do I have to close?
You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank all of America for tuning in to this. I want to thank Representatives Massey and Khanna, Representative Green, all of those who have insisted upon bringing the truth forward and a reckoning with the reality of one of the worst international child sex trafficking.
Pisky, no. Obama is in the dark web. Obama is in the dark web, and Obama went after young boys, according to the dark web, allegedly. That's what's on the dark web. You should look it up.
rings ever to exist in the United States and the cover-up attendant to it. We've got the opportunity today to do justice for the victims, for the survivors who have come forward to say that the voice of the victims and the survivors must be put at the very center of our deliberations, not shunted off to the side, not submerged, not subordinated, but put at the very center. We must hear from the people who themselves were victimized by this nightmare. Now, our colleagues across the aisle seem to want to make this into some sort of partisan contest. I haven't heard so much talk about the Democrats since the Democratic National Convention. And all that we've done here is to say we want to bring the truth forward along with a bipartisan group. We don't want the Senate monkeying around with this in order to slow things down. We want it passed in the Senate.
Put a 1 in the chat if the Senate is going to hack this bill apart.
We want it signed. And before that, if the president is true to his word and he wants to see all of this come to light, he can release it now instead of fighting, kicking, and screaming every step along the way. But I'm glad he's changed his mind, and I hope he maintains the momentum he's got to stick with the vast majority of the American people who want to see that the truth is done here. And while he's at it, the administration could reconsider their terrible policies, gutting federal offices and programs designed to combat violence against women. The DOJ terminated hundreds of grants to police departments, defunding the police when it comes to investigating violent sex crimes. And to
both sides are all for cops. Both sides want as many cops as we can get.
Support victims. His Doge destroyed programs to combat international human trafficking rings. Let's get back on the side of the women. I yield back.
Gentlemen, yield.
Listen, I want the victims of these rapists to be brought to justice. That's what I want.
Back, the gentleman from Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Speaker Johnson said it right. Why now after 4 years of doing nothing? Because going after President Trump is an obsession with these guys.
Bullshit, because Trump ran on the fact he was going to release the Epstein list because he put Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, who had done hundreds of podcasts, saying they're going to release the Epstein list. That's why, dude. Biden couldn't speak. It was Obama running everything from the basement of the White House.
Best example is John Brennan testified in front of our committee under oath.
John Brennan was a Republican neocon for decades.
That he was not involved with the dossier. Only problem is Tulsi Gabbard declassified a report, released that report, and it said exactly the opposite. And she related a story in there where a CIA official went up to Mr. Brennan and said, we shouldn't include this in the report.
This is politics, you guys. This is to divide you. Please don't let this. We saw you, Jong. You put Christ as king in the chat. I saw it. Please don't spam, bro. They'll kick you out, and I don't want you to get kicked out and you think that you're getting kicked out because you're promoting Jesus. You're not. You're spamming. Okay? This is politics. This is meant to divide us, for us to fight each other. Blame Biden, blame Trump, blame Obama, blame Bush. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
And John Brennan's response was, yeah, but doesn't it ring true? Forget the facts, forget the truth, go after Trump, put it in. Same dynamic at work here. We're all for protecting innocent victims. We're all for exposing the bad guys who did bad things. But this is...
No, you're not, Jim Jordan. You were on the Ohio State wrestling team when bad guys were doing bad things. And let me tell you something. I've been on wrestling teams since I was 7 years old. Everybody knows what's going on wrestling teams. He hid the pedophiles on the wrestling team, allegedly.
Obsession with the left for 10 years. It's going after President Trump. So vote yes. Make sure the bad guys are held accountable. We all want to do that. Speaker Johnson's right. I think it's going to be unanimous. But understand what they're doing, because they had 4 years and didn't do a darn thing. With that, I yield back.
Gentlemen, yield.
I think Jim Jordan is All-American wrestler. I'm pretty sure he made All-American. Damn good wrestler.
Back. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill, H.R. 4405? Those in favor, say aye. Those opposed, say no. In the opinion of the chair, 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended. The bill is passed, and without
Can I request a recorded vote, Mr. Speaker?
The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Yeah, I'm requesting a recorded vote.
The gentleman from Maryland has requested a recorded vote. Those favoring a recorded vote will rise. A sufficient number having risen, a recorded vote is ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device. Pursuant to Clause 9 of Rule 20, this 15-minute vote on the motion to suspend the rules will be followed by 5-minute votes on ordering the previous question on House Resolution 879, adoption of House Resolution 879 if ordered, and adoption of House Resolution 878. This is a 15-minute vote.
Do me a favor, you guys, hit the subscribe button. YouTube has had us stuck at 679,000 subscribers for a month. Please help us get to 1 million subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. I'm a fierce centrist. I do not align with the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. I don't. I'm a fierce independent. I hate Trump. I hate Biden. I hate Obama. I hate Bush. I'm a great big hate monster. I hate them all because they lie to us constantly and they fool the masses into voting for their lies. So that's where I'm at with this. Me personally, as a human being. Double tap, hit that like button if you would, please. Are they going to be released, though? That's the million-dollar question. Are they actually going to be released? I just don't know if they're actually going to be released. I'm very curious. They voted to release them, but let's see what actually happens. So this guy right here in this video, this man's name is Michael Brown. He's been accused of shoplifting, and so they call the cops, and he's leaving the store. He's been accused of shoplifting.
There's all the things. Sir, you're not getting in the car. Give me my ID, boss. What's up? 114, have you in step up. Get out of the car. Hold up, I got you. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. Wait. It's time to wait, man. It's okay. It's okay, man. Get out of the car. Just wait, man. Get out of the car. Okay, wait. We're not waiting. I just told you, wait, man. Let me go. My leg is broken, man. Get out of the car. I just told you, bro. Still, please. Man, please, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. Okay. I told you, let me go. Fuck around, get out of the car. I just told you, let me go. My leg is broken. Look at it. I can't do nothing. Bro, I'm not fighting.
I can't see that his leg is broken. I don't see a broken leg. It looks like he's got some swelled up knees is what it looks like. Both knees.
Please. I'm asking you, please, bro. That's all I'm asking.
Stop trying to get out.
Listen, bro. I told you this.
It's over. Get out of the car. It's over. Get out of the fucking car.
Yeah, put him back in.
Out of the car.
Yeah, put him back in. I'm here already. Get out. Stop, man. Wait. My leg is broken. My leg is broken. Stop. My leg is broken. Step out of the car. Please stop. Please. Okay, please. Lay down on your face, dude. Please. Lay down on your face. Please. Okay.
Lay down on your face, dude. Lay down on your face.
My leg is broken. Don't roll over. My leg is broken, man. Stop, please. My leg. Yeah, please. Please, man. Oh, please.
There's another tatted up cop.
Please, my leg is broken.
There it is right there. Knee in his back, face in the ground. Is this cop going to push down on the back of his head? Wow, look at that knee dead center in his back. What about the knee in your back, bro? What about that?
Stop moving!
Yeah, you're supposed to stop moving.
Switch arms. Go. I can't breathe. Hey, stop moving your hands. Pick me up. Sorry,
I don't have any tattoos. How long, does anybody know, how long does it take? How long do you got to sit in a chair to get that kind of tattoo? How many hours does that take? His whole arm is tatted up. How long does that take?
Get him outside.
Oh, someone just said, yeah, that's the technique that you agree with. I don't agree with putting knees in people's backs. Now, they got their knee off his back. So, and apparently this guy, according to the toxology report, because he dies, they said that he had drugs in his system.
Stop grabbing my leg. Let go.
It's over. It's done. It's done.
If you just got out, it wouldn't turn into this. You did this to yourself.
What do you guys think? He died. Michael Brown died. That was his name. He died right there. I don't agree with, stealing shit. I get it. I understand why they had to stop him. At the same time, though, it's the 2018 case of Carpenter versus United States. 99% sure that's it. 2018 Carpenter versus United States. Because what I propose is that when people try to run away and they're going to go running off, put a tracking device on their car and track them. And then follow the tracking device with a drone. Carpenter versus United States 2018 says that you can't put a tracking device on someone's car without a warrant. However, I do believe because of the exigent circumstances clause that is originally derived from the 1925 case of Carroll. Now, that's not where the exigent circumstances clause truly begins, but that's where it's really vocalized, or written out very well. And so in my opinion, you put a tracking device on the car and you follow him. Let him go where he's going to go. Follow him with the drone. He's not going to get away from a drone. That's what I think. But he died. He died. Sadly. Now, in this one here, they're chasing a guy down. They're chasing this guy down. I'll get a little bit of context for you here in 1 second. Let me just get the screen right for you. So they're chasing this guy down. And what do I always tell you guys? We need helmet cams, not body-worn cameras. What do we get to see right here? We get to see this man's forearms. We need helmet cams that will keep the officer safer and also have a microphone and a memory stick built into the helmet so they can't turn off the microphone and they can't turn off the camera. But in this particular case, they chase this guy down and they shoot him. Don't worry, YouTube. You can't see it.
You better put it down, bro. You gonna get. I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I'm gonna shoot you, bro. You better put it down, bro. You better put it down, bro. I'm gonna shoot you. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Oh, ceasefire, 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 ceasefire.
I'm gonna shoot you, bro.
Ceasefire.
I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I'm gonna shoot you, bro.
Drop it! Drop it!
I'm live, I gotta call you back. Attorney General Brown announces that there will be no charges filed in the May 12th, 2025 police-involved death in the city of Baltimore. At approximately 1:25 p.m., Baltimore Police Department officers encountered a man later identified as Jai Mark Howell in the 4600 block of York Road. As cops approached, Howell fled on foot, prompting a foot pursuit. During the chase, Howell produced a gun. Officers issued multiple verbal commands instructing Howell to drop the weapon, but Howell did not comply. And as you know, you have to comply to government agents. Howell then fired his weapon at officers twice and officers opened fire. The officers were rendered medical aid, but he died. He died there a short time later, I think, in the ambulance. The Attorney General has determined that the subject officers did not commit a crime under Maryland law. According to the Attorney General, has declined to prosecute this case. So once again, you know, it's just, look, here's the whole thing, man. We can't fight the cops with guns. It won't work. We have to get into leadership and change the policies from the top down. And in this particular case, this guy running around with a gun shooting at people, I'm not down with that, man. I don't support shooting at people in the streets. I don't support it at all. I don't support crime. It even in the slightest way. I don't support it. It's not for me. I feel bad this guy died. But if you shoot at the cops, they're going to shoot you. I'm not making excuses for cops. I'm just saying, if you shoot at cops, they're going to shoot you. It's not an excuse. It's an absolute fact. You should not shoot at people. So this video right here, the title of this is Lincoln, Illinois police officers, and the suspect is a 14-year-old handcuffed boy. They handcuffed a 14-year-old. It's torture cuffs. Can you put in the chat for me, torture cuffs are always torture? Let me open this thing big so you guys can see it. Because I have to read what they put in the commentary here. But they're on top of a 14-year-old kid here.
Son begging and pleading while three cops beat him.
This is his son. This is my 14-year-old son who had broken no laws and was not suspected of committing any crimes. This video was taken just after my son was body slammed on the ground by Officer Phillips of the Lincoln Police Department. The cop assumed my child was a runaway and walked up to my son, grabbed him, and beat him up with no legal reason to even talk to my son. My son was released, and I was apologized to for the mistaken identity. So they suspect this kid is a runaway, so what are they going to do? They're going to torture cuff him, of course.
Fucking crazy.
Wow. The level of violence the cops put on kids is truly unbelievable. Truly. Oh my God. They're carrying that kid by his torture cuffs. They have him in torture cuffs, and now they have his arms and his legs, and they're carrying a kid like that. This kid did nothing wrong. They're dragging him. They're dragging him. Are they dragging him by his hair? Let me go back on that. Did he grab him by the hair right here? Oh no, he's got him under the arms. There's no hair grabbing. I don't know about you, but if it was my kid, I'd be right down there on the ground filming those cops. Can someone explain to Joel what torture cuffing is? Hey, Texas, I see ya.
I'm going back to the police department right now.
It's not going to happen. He's going to go back to the police department who are going to back up this cop is what's going to happen. Right, Rosemary Hope. Why is he so far away? Why isn't he down there filming the cops up close? Just this idea that we should put kids in cuffs is so disgusting to me. Kid's crying, help, help. Remember, this kid has done nothing wrong. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. It's never ending, dude. It's never ending.
How long you have this car?
About a year.
It's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's an old Border Patrol car in Arizona.
I just say it looks super clean for being. What year is it?
2009.
I was gonna say it's probably like a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from an auction out in Arizona. Still got the column shifter and everything.
Oh, you got insurance on it?
Yeah.
Right. If you want to work on finding that, I'm gonna go run you real quick and then we'll just get you out.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro.
He has to find his insurance. Did you see that? He said, let me find my insurance. What do I teach you guys? Have your license, your registration, and proof of insurance ready to go on a laminated card. Have the front and back of your license, a photocopy of the front and the back of your license when you get pulled over. And now, where was his mistake? Let's point out his mistake right here.
How long you have this car?
About a year.
How long have you had this car? Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You get this on DeleteLawz.com. Right there. He said, how long have you had this car? The cop is trying to get you open up and start having a little conversation about your life, where you're going, where you're heading, what you do. He's not your friend. The short even says cops are not your friend. Why do you want to tell him how long you had the car for? If I have my registration proof of insurance on a laminated card, a photocopy of your license front and back, which has worked for me in 3 states, you guys have seen it on video. The registration right there, I don't need to tell you how long I've had my car. My car's registered. I don't got to tell you anything.
It's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, it's not nice. He's fishing.
It's an old Border Patrol car in Arizona.
Why are you telling him that? He's going to think you're trying to impersonate a police officer.
It looks super clean for being. What year is it?
2009.
Put a 1 in the chat if this cop doesn't give a shit about that car, that it's pretty nice, that it's pretty clean. Put a 1 in the chat if this cop does not give a shit about what he's saying. He's only trying to get you to talk. That's all he's doing.
It's probably like a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from an auction out in Arizona. Still got the column shifter and everything.
Oh, you got
Oh, so you're trying to impersonate a police officer?
insurance on it?
Yeah.
Right. If you want to work on finding that, I'm gonna go run you real quick and then we'll just get you out.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro.
So now it's a real consensual conversation, right? Remember, he was talking to him here. He's going to go run his information and come back. And what do you think is going to happen?
A few moments later.
Okay. There's no weapons in the car?
I have my firearm on me.
Okay. Where is it at?
On my waist.
It's on you? Okay. Do you care if I run it?
I do, yeah. That's
Check your local state statutes and codes, but when a cop asks you if you have a gun, it's on your trifold. Don't ask me if I have a gun. In Florida, it's a law that you have to tell them if they ask.
not necessary.
Okay. Huh?
I said I do because it's not necessary.
Okay, but there's nothing else in the car, nothing else illegal. Would you care if I look?
No, go ahead.
Care if I run it?
I do, yeah. That's not necessary.
2 moments later.
Okay. There's no weapons in the car?
I have my firearm on me.
Okay. Where is it at?
On my waist.
It's on you? Okay. Do you care if I run it?
I do, yeah. That's not necessary.
He wanted to take his gun away from him and run it. Now, he wouldn't have known you had a gun on your waist if you had simply repeated, "Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent." I already told you once I invoke my Fifth. Please leave me alone, officer. Right? You said you were going to give me a warning. I'm more than willing to take it. Thank you.
Huh? I said I do because it's not necessary.
Okay, but there's nothing else in the car, nothing else illegal. Would you care if I look?
Now, because you're saying, is there anything else in the car, and you answer the question, that's answered with another question. Well, would you mind if I looked then? Because you engaged in conversation. Put a 1 in the chat if cops are trying to get you. If they're trying to find a reason to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. That's what cops are trying to do. Let me be clear.
Oh, no, you can't look. No, you can't look in my car, no.
I can't check.
You can't search my car, no.
Okay. So
it's in your trifold. Cop asked you to search your car right here. United States versus Williams, based on the 1991 case of Florida versus Gimeno. I believe it's Florida versus Gimeno 1991. This is a circuit court case, United States versus Williams, but it's valid because it's based on a federal Supreme Court case called Florida versus Gimeno. So what this says right here is that if a cop asks you to search your car, you can give him consent and then you can revoke consent. What this guy did here is he openly and unequivocally said no. Can I search your car? The answer is no. But what does that make the cop do?
It's on you. Okay, do you care if I run it?
I do, yeah. That's not necessary.
Okay. Huh?
I said I do because it's not necessary.
Okay, but there's nothing else in the car, nothing else illegal. Would you care if I looked?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, no, you can't look. No, you can't look in my car, no.
I can't check.
You can't search my car, no.
Okay. So, what? There's no meth in here? No.
What? He said no. So now the guy goes, there's no meth in here?
Heroin?
No.
There's no fentanyl?
No.
What? Why?
What do you mean?
Huh?
You said what?
I'm just asking.
Because you can't search my car.
I'll just hang tight for me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, now watch this. Now he's going to play into the trifold again. Listen to this.
I'm probably start citation stuff. We'll get a dog. We'll do a free air, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Because I won't let you.
I'm going to get a dog. Hold on. Hold tight. I'm going to write the citation and get a dog. On your trifold right there, United States versus Rodriguez. Cops cannot extend a stop to call out a drug dog without reasonable articulable suspicion of criminality. It's on your trifold. If that cop said that to you, you could then say to him, officer, respectfully, if you extend the stop, you violate my Fourth Amendment right, and I'll sue you. I'll sue you. You get this on DeleteLawz.com. I'm so sorry. A lot of new people in here. DeleteLawz.com. There's a $20 version plus $2 shipping and handling. Find that version. I'll give you $2 for that price.
Search? All right.
Because I won't let you search.
You can't search my car.
You can't search my car. So what is he going to say he's going to do?
I'm probably start citation stuff. We'll get a dog. We'll do a free air, and then we'll go from there, okay?
I'm probably going to start a citation and stuff and get a dog. We're going to do a free air.
Yeah, I won't let you search. All right.
How long you have this car?
About a year.
It's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's an old Border Patrol car in Arizona.
I was gonna say, it looks super clean for being, what year is it?
2009.
I was gonna say, it's probably like a 10, yeah.
Yeah, I got it from an auction out in Arizona. Still got the column shifter and everything.
Oh, you got insurance on it?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to work on finding that, I'm gonna go run you real quick and then we'll switch out here.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro.
A few moments later.
Okay. There's no weapons in the car?
I have my firearm on me.
Okay. Where is it at?
On my waist.
It's on you? Okay. Do you care if I run it?
I do, yeah. That's not necessary.
Okay. Huh?
I said I do because it's not necessary.
Okay, but there's nothing else in the car, nothing else illegal. Would you care if I looked?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, no, you can't look. No, you can't look in my car, no.
I can't check.
You can't search my car, no.
Okay. So, what? There's no meth in here? No heroin?
No.
There's no fentanyl?
No.
What? Why?
What do you mean?
Huh?
You said what?
I'm just asking.
Because you can't search my car.
I'll just hang tight for me,
okay.
Right? I'm probably start citation stuff. We'll get a dog. We'll do a free air, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Because I won't let you search. All right.
That's exactly why, because he won't let him search. Listen, I teach this to everybody. I give my trifold away to people who can't afford it. Like, come on, man. You have to invoke your fifth. As soon as he started answering questions and volunteering information, the moment it happened,
about a year.
How long have you had this car? Right then and there. Cop walks up. Here's my license, registration, proof, insurance. I got it all together. And in my trifold, just like I learned on Delete Lawz, I got my camera in this hand. Now, here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. Right here it says, I've given you everything I have to required by law. Now, the cop says, how long have you had this car? Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I got this on DeleteLawz.com where I'm going to send this video. Thank you, officer. That's it. He asks another question. You say, Your Honor, I have respectfully invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I have told this officer I invoke my fifth. Once again, officer, respectfully, you're doing your job. I'm doing mine, standing on my rights. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. If you ask me another question, you're violating my rights because you're investigating me for a crime. Now, please, either give me the warning or write the ticket, officer, as respectful as I can be. Because I'm going to send the video I'm making now to Delete Lawz on YouTube, and he's going to show it. Because I featured his trifold, he's going to show my video. Yeah, I will. 100%. That's how you do it, or you get hemmed up by these dirty pigs. Not all of them are dirty pigs. A lot of really good cops out there. A lot of really good cops. Right? Tons of them.
It's nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
There's an old Border Patrol car in Arizona.
He's fishing to arrest you, and you appreciate it. We are not
August 11, 2025, Texas City Police Officer Peter Veller, working as part of a Galveston County Crime Reduction Task Force.
Let me warn everybody now, canine cops are the most sick, sadistic cops there are. You can't trust these guys. They want to see the dog bite you.
Pulled over a silver sedan in the parking lot of a Yulta store in Kemah, Texas. According to police, the vehicle's license plate came back as fictitious, meaning the plate wasn't valid in state records. The driver was 35-year-old Weston Mabby. In the car were his partner and their 3 children. What began as a routine traffic stop would soon escalate into a confrontation that left one man in handcuffs and the entire department under scrutiny.
Wow, crazy.
The footage has been slightly blurred by the police, but everything remains clear.
Task force. Hop in the car for me, okay?
So...
You can hop back in there. Let me talk to you real quick, okay?
This ain't no traffic stop and I know my rights. And
Okay.
you're not in jurisdiction there, buddy.
I work for a countywide task force. Hop in the car for me, okay?
So that's not what you say. If you're going to get out of your car, you get out with your trifold and your camera and you stand there and you wait. Cop tells you to get back in the car, get back in the car. Get back in the car. Whose side is the judge going to be on? The cops. So if the cop tells you to get back in the car, sure, I didn't want to get out to begin with. You want me to get back in? No problem. I'll get back in the car. But you don't say that. You just have your trifold and your phone ready to go. That's what you do.
A task force?
Correct. With the Galveston County Crime Reduction. Hop in the car for me, man.
So this is a pretextual stop based on the 1996 case of Wren versus United States, WHREN. It's a pretextual stop if he's on a task force, meaning he's going to invoke Socolow, 1989 case, that if you tell the cop, what are the standard questions, where you coming, where you going, he could put plot points on a map and then using his training and experience, according to the holding in Socolow, 1989, using his training and experience, he can call you a drug courier and now search your car and detain you in torture cuffs.
No, I'm okay. This isn't
Okay,
a traffic
put your hands
stop.
behind your back because I'm going to detain you because the plate doesn't return to anything, okay?
You have no right to do
How many times have we heard that lie? Ask the blind man. He saw it too.
anything.
Put your hands behind your back for me,
I'm
all right?
okay.
Okay.
I have 3 kids in the
Okay,
car, so you're
come
all right.
over here for me, man. Calm down.
No, you
Come
call
over
a
here.
sergeant, buddy.
No, step back over here. I'm going to
You're
run
not
you
gonna touch
okay.
me.
Then just stand right here, okay? Calm down.
Does the cop have a right to put him in torture cuffs? Put a 1 in the chat if, according to the Supreme Court, the cop can walk up and put you in torture cuffs immediately. Put a 2 in the chat if he has no right to put him in handcuffs. Put a 1 in the chat if the Supreme Court has given the cops the right to put you in cuffs the moment they see you.
Your plate doesn't return to anything.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, stay out of the car, bud. Stay out of the car.
Bro, don't
stay
touch
out of the
me.
car, man. Stay
This
out
is
of
not
the
a
car.
task force. Do
Step
not
up
touch
over
me.
here.
I'm not a part of a traffic
Step
stop.
up over here, okay?
No, I will
Step
not.
up over here.
Call your sergeant, and you just touched me,
Step
so you're
up over
violating my
here.
rights.
Step up over here. Don't make this a big deal. Come here, please. Stop. Step up here. Don't
Hey,
punch your fence. Just step up in front of my car.
officer.
4220. Send me a back to the Ulta and Kemah, whoever's closest.
Yeah.
Step up here in front of my car, okay?
I'm all right.
Step up in front of my car, okay?
Okay, if you don't step up in front of his car, the answer is yes. The cops have a right to put you in cuffs the moment they interact with you for officer safety. That's Terry versus Ohio. If the cop tells you to go stand in front of his car when you're detained and you don't, that's resisting, obstruction, or interfering. And almost every single code, statute, or ordinance will agree with what I'm telling you. And it sucks. I don't agree with it, but that's the way it is. We have to change the laws. Delete the laws.
The license plate.
It's an
doesn't.
Amazon plate. I had a car show because I rebuilt
Okay, step up in
cars.
front of the car for me,
So I'm
okay?
okay.
Step up in front of the car while I'm
He's rightfully indignant. He doesn't like cops.
to make sure the car's not stolen, okay?
Yeah, I agree. Babe should be recording DW3. Why isn't she recording?
You can do your
I'm gonna
research.
step up in front of the car, okay?
One, this
Please
is not
step
a
up in front of the
traffic
car.
stop, so you have nothing.
Step up in front of the car. I'm not
Sir,
trying to
you have-
escalate, dude. Step up
yeah,
in front
I
of
know
the car.
you're not trying to escalate, but I'm telling you I know my
Step
rights.
up
I
in
just did
front of
4
the
years
car.
in prison. You ain't got no right to tell me
Oh,
shit.
why'd he tell him that?
You don't have any
Step
right
up
to
in front
tell
of
me
the car,
anything.
okay?
You can
Step
get
up in
away
front of
from
the
my
car.
vehicle.
Step up in front of the car.
Officer, Stop.
Boy, this guy effed it up. As soon as he told him he did 4 years in prison, then he's a felon. The cop knows it, so now he can go hands-on and tell the judge, I know for a fact he was a felon. I feared for my life. Terry versus Ohio.
Fight now here. Put your hands down, dude. Bro, what are you talking about? Get down on the ground, man. Get down on the fucking ground. Bro, get over.
Now he's going back to prison.
Back up. I'm fighting.
Now he's going.
Back up, man. Put your fucking hands behind.
Now he's going back to prison.
You don't have any right to tell me anything. You can get away from my vehicle.
Step up in front of the car. Stop. We're fighting out here.
Put your hands down.
So according to the state, according to the government, the cops have a right to do this to you.
Bro, what are you talking about? Get down on the ground, man. Get down on the fucking ground. Bro, get over. Back up, man. Back up. I'm fighting. Back up, man. Put your fucking hands behind your back, dog. Do it now. Do it now.
I can't do
it
shit with you
now.
on me, bro. Get off of me, bro.
Man,
Man,
get
I'ma
on your
sue
belly,
you,
dude.
buddy.
Get on your fucking belly.
I'ma sue you.
Get on your belly.
You just need me?
Send me a unit
I
code.
can't get on my
Get
stomach
on your
'cause you're
fucking
on
belly,
me.
dude, now.
How the fuck am I gonna do that, you dumb bitch?
I'm gonna grab a dog bite.
This all could have been avoided if he had gotten his trifold out, gotten his phone out, and then said, I invoke my fifth. Put your hands behind your back. Don't say another word. Don't say another word. Use the trifold, catch it on video, and send me the video. As you can see, thousands of people watch this. I'll air your video.
Bro, you understand?
Can't get over.
I'm gonna let my dog bite you.
I'm not resisting.
I'm gonna let my dog bite you. You already just punched me, dumbass.
I'm gonna let my dog bite you. Do you hear the canine? Do you hear the sicko that he is? I'm gonna let my dog bite you.
Tackle me for no reason.
Face, dude.
Then he puts his hand on his face like that?
I'm gonna let my dog bite you.
I'm not resisting.
I'm gonna let my dog bite you. You already just punched me, dumbass.
You tackle me for
Get on
no
your
reason.
fucking face, dude.
Okay. If you guys don't know, if you can't tell by looking at me, I've wrestled for 43 years. I've taught wrestling. I've trained MMA, jiu-jitsu, pancration, sambo. I've trained them all. I never learned that move. I never learned how to restrain somebody by just putting my fingers on the side of their face and pushing on the side. I never learned that move. I never learned it. That's not a restraint tactic. That's my ego, where I want to put my hands in your face. I never learned this move. I mean, maybe I should have taken his class.
Get your off me. Get your hand down. Bro, get off me. Bro, get off me, bro.
Get your hand behind your back.
I'm only laughing at the disgustingly weak training this cop has.
I'm suing you.
There it is, putting his face in the concrete.
Stop. Stay down on the fucking ground.
I have not resisted arrest, and you are illegally.
Stay down on the ground.
You are illegally detained.
Give me your hand now.
I'm not resisting arrest. You are.
Give me your fucking hand.
No, you are illegally detaining me.
Keep him coming. I got one.
No, he's not illegally detaining you, dude. I don't agree with it. You guys know I don't like cops. I don't like the entire law enforcement ideology. But the courts have created this against us. What the cop's doing, he's within the policy and law of that state.
In custody.
It's frustrating.
What the fuck, nigga? Bro, get the fuck off me, bro. You finna break my wrist, bro. I have heat restrictions.
Stop. Stay down.
Comfortable. It's hot.
Stay down.
Bro, it's hot, bro.
Now he's got him on the hot concrete.
It's hot.
What's up, Fresh?
Get off me, please.
Stay down.
I'm trying
Stay
to break my wrist.
down.
You
Stop.
are breaking my wrist, you fucking pussy.
Stop.
Man, bro, I swear to God, I'm suing you so bad.
He's got no case.
I'm so suing you so hard.
I hope he does sue him.
I'm trying to get up.
It's hot. I'm not resisting. It's hot, bro. Please. Please, bro. It's burning, bro. Please, bro. This hurts.
That's the Ulta.
Wow, he's sitting there informing him that the concrete is burning him.
Hey, Kima.
Bro, please, this hurts, bro. I'm not even resisting you, bro.
Back up.
He's punching him in the face.
Back up.
I got it all on recording. I
Bro,
got the whole
you're getting
video. sued.
sued, bro. Your job is over with, Papa.
Please have it.
Bro, you broke
Nah,
my phone,
cop's not gonna get in any trouble.
Y'all
None.
started this. I'm just trying to be
No, I
cool.
didn't. You didn't do
Oh, you're trying to be cool? You went hands-on by yourself and you don't even know how to wrestle.
me for illegal reasons.
Clear. I got him in handcuffs now, but
Bro,
there's a
you are
female out
illegally
here.
resist, bro. You have detained me illegally.
Relax,
You fucking
bud.
pussy.
Get him off the concrete for the love of
I'm
God.
suing you, bro. It's hot.
Huh?
No,
Okay, whatever.
Bro, you are illegal as fuck right now, dude. It's fucking hot, man. Okay. I am burning.
Back up.
I'm
Back
burning.
up.
Please get me up.
Back up.
Please, bro,
Roll
I'm
on your
burning.
side.
Please get me up, bro.
You can stop.
Bro,
you can stay down there until I get a
illegally
unit.
detained me, my
So that right there, him saying, I'm burning on the concrete, that is actionable. That's actionable.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. You have no right to do shit.
Stop.
Can I please stand up? I'm not resisting.
Stop.
Stand up. Stand up.
When I get
I'm
a
burning.
unit here.
I have this eczema, bro. This skin is fucking burning me. Please let me up.
It's about the 10th time he's warned him. I'm going to give you guys a pair of cop cards with anybody who orders a trifold during this live stream.
Relax. Please let me up, bro.
You got pants on, man.
I'm burning my chest. Please let me up.
You're not on your chest.
Bro,
You're
I just was, and you just...
Look at his face. His face is all red where he pushed his face in the concrete. You see how red his face is?
Punch me and knee me. You're going to jail,
punched
buddy.
me in the face.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
and
you
it's on
did.
body cam, pussy.
Yes, it is.
You
You
illegally
swung on me.
detained me and wrestled me to the ground with no reason. You're over with.
No.
You're over with.
No. Anytime a cop stops you, just so you guys know, anytime a cop stops you, he can put you in torture cuffs, put his knee in your neck, throw you on the ground, put you in the cage car, and you're not arrested. You're only detained. That's Terry versus Ohio. So the cop, other than him being informed that the concrete's burning this man, he hasn't done anything wrong. Now the problem's going to come when he goes to court and he said, hey, I'm burning, this concrete's burning me. And he said it at least 10 times.
Your job is over with, you little fucking pussy.
Stop.
Hey, if you didn't have that badge, I swear to God, you'd be over with today, Papa. Hell yeah. Yep. You just illegally detained me, Papa.
It's not illegal.
You gonna write me my ticket and you going to jail today,
You're
buddy.
under arrest for assault on a police
Nope.
officer. Yes, you are.
I didn't assault nobody. You just detained me and threw me on the ground.
So right here, I believe the name is Danielle just asked, can you call a cop a name and get into trouble? No, you can't. It's on your trifold. The last two cases on your trifold, Cohen versus California, Houston versus Hill. Both of them lay out that you have the right to call that cop a dirty fucking pig, piece of shit. Now, the thing is, the judge is going to be against you. So I teach you guys not to say those things. But I have had my fair share of telling them to go fuck themselves.
Detained me for no reason and threw me on the ground. You are over with.
Stay down.
I have a right to defend myself.
Stay down.
All right. I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy.
I'm gonna need a unit.
Hell yeah, you is. Bro, you just illegally detained me for
you
some
said
traffic
that 10
shit.
times.
Hell yeah. And it's
He's
on
in trouble.
camera, you fucking
Stand up.
punk.
Stand up. You got a
The
cage?
process is the punishment.
You ain't had the badge on.
Whatever, dude. Come. The car's this way. It's this way.
Bro, you're yanking me the complete
Hang on. He
opposite
hasn't been
direction.
searched, man.
Why do you have so much force on me, fam?
Nobody does. Spread your
Bro,
feet
you're
out.
forcing me. You have
Spread
no right
your
to
feet
search.
out.
Check it out. They both have arm tattoos.
The car's this way. It's this way.
Bro, you're yanking me the complete
Hang on. He hasn't been
opposite
searched,
direction.
man.
Why do you have so much
They both have, both of their arms are all sleeved up. That's cool if you got sleeves, man. I don't really understand the infatuation with it. And almost every cop in America that I cover has sleeves of tattoos going down their arms. When I was a kid, I was born in '74. When I was a kid, to get a tattoo, you had to be a real badass or a rebel.
force on me, fam?
Nobody
His arms
does.
are
Spread
burnt.
your
Bro,
feet
you're
out.
forcing me. You have
Did you see his arm? His arm's burnt. Look at his arm. His arm is burnt.
Whatever, dude.
Ooh, look at that arm. That's burnt.
The car's
You can see it on the elbow especially.
this way. It's this way.
Bro, you're yanking me the complete.
Look at his burnt
I would
arm.
like to add someone to our...
God dang it. What just happened right there? Dirty, dirty, dirty. Sorry about that. Bear with me. God dang it. It just clipped out on me right there. Sorry about that. I think I clicked the wrong button there. One second. Apologize. One second.
On August 11, 2025, Texas City.
The fuck off me!
Let us search you, okay?
You
Stop
ain't searching
fighting.
shit. This is a fuck up.
Well, you're not cooperating.
Today,
You're
buddy.
under arrest for assault on a police
Nope.
officer.
To defend.
You're
going to jail.
Yes, you are. Spread your feet out. He's still resisting. 2415. Yeah, you said that.
Hell yeah.
Man, back up to the back of that car, okay? You can film all you want.
You're going to jail, buddy. You're going to...
See that right there? That's illegal in grappling. You can't do this in wrestling in high school or in college. When someone's wrist is behind their back and their elbow is bent, you cannot work against the shoulder joint because it tears the rotator cuff. Right here, this turns from a detainment to a torture.
Put your feet out.
Okay, so he's got him in torture cuffs.
He's still resisting. 2415.
He's still resisting, so what is he going to do? He's going to hurt him. He's going to hurt him. Right here, watch.
Yeah, you said that. Man, back up to the back of that car, okay? You can film all you want.
So the guy can't fight back. He's in cuffs. There's 2 cops on him. Now he raises. That tears your rotator cuff right there. Right there.
You're going to jail. And you keep forcing the cuff.
Look at that. Now they're raising it higher.
Well, you're not cooperating,
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he's hurting you is what he's doing. He's hurting you, dude.
How am I not cooperating? You threw me to the ground when I wasn't doing shit.
He's hurting you.
You're going to jail. You threw me on the ground when I didn't do shit.
They can do it.
Okay.
You fucking dumbass motherfucking abusive ass pig.
Okay.
What? I said I want rank and you detain me, bro. Get off me.
We have enough out here now.
Bro, get the fuck off me.
Let us search you, okay? Stop fighting.
Shit. This is illegal detention.
Look how, oh my God. Look what they're doing to his rotator cuffs. Oh my God. Look, they're raising, look what they're doing to this man.
Hold his hands up here
bro,
so
you
we can
finna
search.
break my arm, bro. I swear
Well,
to
then
God,
stop resisting, man.
Bro, you were a piece of shit.
Back up. Back up. How many times am I going to tell you? Back up.
Bro, Officer Sarge, can I speak to you alone, Sarge? I'm in fear for my life. Please let me speak to you alone,
Dude, kick
Sarge.
your leg out, dude.
Bro, you're just
Look what they're doing to him.
What are you talking about?
Look what they're doing to him. Oh, the cop said he doesn't care. I know you don't care, copper. We know it.
It's gone down. See, this thing is called a wrap. That's what you're going to. It's not fun.
He's going in.
Oh, now I'm not sure if you guys know the new torture device. They have a new torture device where they wrap you up like you're a butterfly in a cocoon.
Spread your feet out. This side.
Look what they're doing to him.
Combative.
And the judge is going to agree with the cops.
You're breaking my wrist, fam.
Stop. Dude, just comply.
No. Don't just comply with government agents. Stand on your rights. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right from the very first second it starts. I invoke the Fifth. That's it. I invoke the Fifth. And anything else he says, you repeat. Respectfully, officer, I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. Please stop.
You punched me in the face first. Okay, do you have your ID on you? You're involved in this, okay?
No.
You can film all you want.
No, she's not involved in it. You do not have to give that dirty pig ID if you're in the passenger seat. That is not true. I need your ID. You're involved in this. No, that's a lie.
Keep filming.
And this poor woman now, she's going to be without a father again. He's going back to prison.
Move away from me.
4220 log.
Why doesn't he fear for her life? Why doesn't he fear for his life? She's getting in the car. She could pull out a pew-pew. He must be scared.
It has no return.
Like school shopping for my son, and you're gonna punch his dad in the face like that?
Yeah.
He's in there punching him like that?
Okay.
Do you feel good about yourself punching people?
Ida Nora Henry 5050.
Yeah, he handled the stop wrong. He didn't deserve to be beat up, but he did it wrong. You got to stand on your rights. This is why you hold the trifold, so you're always just going. He says, well, where are you coming from? Where you head? I invoke the Fifth. You always invoke the Fifth. You give your ID if you're driving, and then you invoke the Fifth.
Ida Nora Henry 5050.
Let's see.
Thank you.
We're going to learn that today.
And the kids are witnessing all this?
It's a fake plate. You can stay right here by my car, okay? You can stay right there, okay? Because he's combative.
Because you were punching him in the face. Y'all are all gonna get sued.
I couldn't get a return. I tried Ida Nora Henry 50-50 and 1 Nora Henry 50-50.
Put a 1 in the chat if you have a trifold in your car. Put a 1 and a 2 in the chat if you got a trifold and you got a pair of the cop cards in your car or in your wallet. Put it in the chat. I want to see how many people here have a trifold. Danny ordered one. Right on, Danny. I'll get you one out. Danny, I'm actually going to double your order, so email me whatever your full name is. Danny, I'm going to double your order. Whatever you ordered, I'm going to double it up. And they're all listening to country. They're all listening to country music, babe. Of course they are, because you know what I'm saying?
I love this shit. He threw a good one on my chin.
Oh, this is unnecessary.
He connected.
I don't have your email, Martin.
On my chin one time.
Y'all doing this and I haven't even...
What'd he say?
I love this shit.
He threw a good one on my chin.
Oh, this is unnecessary.
He connected on my chin one time.
Y'all doing this and I haven't even resisted.
Ma'am, we understand you don't like what happened, okay? No. You can go back over there. Call the Tech City Police Department. You can file a complaint, okay? 4220.
So a bystander watched the entire thing and said it was disgusting.
Hell yeah, it's like your friend.
It's Karen right there.
Oh, now the cops call concerned citizens Karens. Okay, that's rich. That is rich.
We got one coming. We could put him in. Do you have a long cage?
I want an EMT.
Okay.
Just like I wanted Sergeant.
4220. You roll medics. He's got a...
Why did the cop detain him and put him in torture cuffs? Because the man told him, I just got out of prison after being in prison for 4 years. The cop then, with information, decided that this man was a dangerous felon. The judge is going to believe the cop. If he hadn't said a word that he had just done prison 4 years, the cop wouldn't have attacked him.
His mouth hurts or something like that.
As Texas has got it. Texas 3. The moment he said, I just did 4 years in prison, the cop attacked him.
I'm a Chris, boss. Come on, boss. I'm not no animal, boss. Come on, man.
It all could have been avoided with the trifold. All of it. If he had just seen this channel, none of this would have happened to him.
Oh, we got a unit coming up here. Let me see this. Yeah. 4220 to Sergeant Killiman. Where's the unit that's...
Martin, I saw your comment, dude. If you don't have a trifold, I'll either email one you can print or I'll mail you one out.
Transport and come. We're trying to get him out of here. We got a crowd.
You got a crowd because you're a jackboot thug pig, dude. You attacked him. You could have just sat there and waited for backup. But he attacked him.
Just this car, you text it again. They're short. I'll have one of my guys do it. It's no big deal.
County's out here. They advise they're going to 95 and for us. You can continue on up this way if you want. Appreciate it.
Right.
4220. He's in the route.
That's right, Bleed. I see you.
Y'all could take him to Tech City, and I'll deal with him from there. Or we could take him. We could take him to county.
You want tanks?
What's easier for you?
I don't care.
195 and straight to the county. Sarge, he's still worked up.
So he was at a car show. He had car show plates on. Then he was going to the store to get his kids some school clothes. And now he's going to the dungeon. That's right, Chad Sr. Thank you.
Negative. Just hard hand. He swung on me. We're good.
Oh, you guys remember a few weeks ago when someone came in here and was like, I didn't get my trifold. I didn't get my trifold. Yeah, that was a lie. Just so you guys know. The person who was in here was like, I never got my trifold and I ordered one. Only DLZ faithful will remember it, but it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a troll.
Good.
I'll make sure to take that up too.
No, we'll have them look at them if they're already here.
See, he may know his rights. I'm not going to say he doesn't, but he doesn't know the Supreme Court policy that is Terry versus Ohio.
Really, we'll get him looked at the jail headquarters.
Yes, Martha, I will. You got to contact me, though. I don't know your email.
Just take him to county. I'll be down there, and it's going to take me a few minutes to if they.
Hey, what's your badge number?
4220.
4220.
Correct.
So even the people who watched the whole thing hated what went on. So I made a video yesterday, and I explained the police are all crying that democratic liberal policies have ruined policing. No, they haven't. The camera phone that catches your violence and your policy is to grab people and put them in chains. That is why you cops are exposed. Has nothing to do, has to do with your policies.
Beaver. 4222 deals. You said that.
No.
No, look at what y'all are doing. My child.
4222 by numbers.
The whole video is blurred, so we can't see their identifications. And now they muted the body camera to read off the license numbers, I think, to the dispatch. You know, look, and anybody who orders trifolds, I'm going to give you the cop cards for free. They're almost like the trifold, but they're made out of
return on the plate.
like a credit card. Yeah, she gave up her ID.
Great. Can you check the VIN?
I have all the information.
Yeah, I like that Freeman video too. I saw it. So they're reading off a VIN number, so they muted it.
Okay, ma'am, the whole reason for the contact is the plate is fake and this Ulta gets hit a lot with thefts.
The plate is not fake. He told him. He dispelled his suspicion.
I have 3 children. We're school
I'm just trying to tell you why I'm trying to talk. It's not even worth it.
Right, it's not worth it. We just get to carry him away.
Yeah. I'm trying to get...
Is that right, Crazy Videos? You always carry your cop cards? I'm happy to hear it. These cop cards go in your wallet. They're similar to your trifold, but they just tell you what to do in 6 steps.
The key so that she could take her kids in a second. There's nothing illegal in there?
He's
punching this kid and the license are illegal.
Yeah, I hope y'all know that. Y'all are all sweating right now. Y'all are sweating.
Okay.
I don't think y'all...
They don't care. We can't shame them. We have to change their policies from the top down. From the governor's mansion down. We have to change their policies. Everything this cop did was within policy. And the guy didn't know his rights or he wouldn't have talked. It's just frustrating.
I know who I am and I don't think y'all know what y'all are doing right now.
Okay, man.
That's okay, just it is fine. Shoving on the no, he was shoving his fucking face on the ground.
Did you get the part where he punched me?
There's a what? Who
did you
punched
get?
You?
He did.
But they've all got recordings of it. So when you look up and you're a liar, then you're a dumb fucking liar and you got a camera on you. Why are you lying? I saw the recording. What are you lying?
The cop's not lying. The guy punched him from the ground. I don't know why you would hit from the ground. If you're gonna fight, then fight from your feet.
Lying for? What are you lying for?
Don't lay on your back.
Okay.
Are we done here?
Yeah, you go. We're good. I'll meet you down there. I'll get one, just saying. 4220, what's the case number? Yeah, we're good. Here you go. You want your ID? The key fob is on the car, okay? Did you get a return on the vehicle? Alright, as long as it's not stolen, I'm going to release this female. She's very agitated.
Yeah, what he told you from the beginning, he does car shows and that he had a paper plate on for the car show. Why didn't you give him a chance to show you the real plate? It makes a lot of sense to me. Chevy with a super chat! Right on, Chefster!
Where's my fucking name at? Where's my shit?
It was in his pocket, so it's going with him. I'll get you a case number in a second.
You're good, bro.
You said that.
I hope y'all know y'all are off and all of y'all. Anybody whose name is going to be on it, y'all are all done.
Whatever.
Go find a new job.
Nothing now. Just a mess. I thought they were coming over here to steal. No, I'm still rolling just till I get the return on the car.
Oh, I thought he was coming over here to steal. Right. It's, you know, yeah, that's 3 kids in the back and his wife, and he opened the door and showed you that, but they were coming to steal. Okay. Got it. I usually plan to do my crimes with my wife and 3 kids in the back. That's what I usually plan. You know what I mean? When I'm planning on robbing a store, I bring my wife and I bring my kids.
No.
Dude, I sit in the fucking office.
Good.
Fucking, I didn't even hear anything.
Chevy with a super chat. Can I get 5 matches? 5 people match Chevy. You guys hit the subscribe button. Consider becoming a channel member. I appreciate your support. Did I see Let's O TVO in here today? So many people I didn't get the chance to see.
And I was scanning, bro.
Would you like to tell people where you're at?
Wait, can you give me a case number real quick?
Before the department released the complete footage. Captures the...
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to hear what they say here.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah. Dude, I was just trying to do an investigative contact.
A second video filmed...
I was just trying to do an investigative contact. No, you weren't, dude. You pulled the guy over for bullshit, and then when he explained it, you didn't want to hear that. You wanted to go hands-on.
IMB's partner captures the struggle from another angle. The short clip spread quickly online, fueling public criticism before the department released the complete footage.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. Whoa, dude. Whoa. This is way out of bounds. And this comes directly from the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act, that if a slave runs away from the South and goes to the North, you can do anything you want to get that slave back down to the South, wanted, dead or alive. Just bring me back the body and we'll pay you for it. And so the idea is that if you're in any way under investigation with the law, that this guy gets to bring his fist up in the air and then bring his fist down onto this guy. That's crazy.
Another angle.
Watch this.
Short clip spread quickly online, fueling...
He's going to raise...
public criticism before the department released the complete footage.
What are you doing?
What the is that? What is that? You just get to raise your fist up to the gods and come ripping down on another human?
Footage.
What are you doing?
Dude, we have to remove striking from police policy. You should not be allowed to strike another person. Jiu-jitsu works way better than punching.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's still trying to punch him. Look at that. He's just trying to punch the guy.
Just let him down. Just let him down. Get somebody for you.
Then he dropped a knee in his gut. This is tyranny.
The department
absolute tyranny.
Footage.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing? Just let him.
He's trying to punch the guy in the face.
Just let him down. Just let him down.
Jeff Vacone with a super chat. Matched. Sammy Lindstrom with a super chat. Right on, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your support.
Mabi was arrested and charged with assault on a peace officer, a third-degree felony, and resisting arrest.
$100,000 bond.
He was booked into the Galveston County Jail on a $100,000 bond.
$100,000.
Officer Beller reported a minor shoulder injury. The
from
Texas
trying to
City
punch
Police
him.
Department later published
From trying
a full
to punch
body
him.
cam, stating it proved the arrest was justified.
No.
But the video reignited debate about police authority, jurisdiction, and the use of force during minor stops.
Horrible.
Critics were quick to point out that the officer Beller had been accused of excessive force before. Back in 2013, he faced a criminal charge of official oppression after an unrelated incident at Webster PD.
Those are the names to look up if you want to find the information. Pete Beller, Colin Murphy, Daniel Bassett.
Later acquitted by a jury.
3 Webster cops were indicted Thursday for official oppression accused of excessive force. Peter Beller, that's the cop, Colin Murphy, and Daniel Bassett, whose ages were not given. Murphy is accused of hitting a suspect in the neck with his gun, kicking him while he was on the ground, and stomping and kicking him. They resigned the next year, the resignation loophole.
Resigned the following year. For some viewers, that history made this new arrest even harder to watch. The Galveston County District Attorney's Office and the FBI reviewed the footage but decided not to open a criminal investigation into Beller. Meanwhile, Mabie's case remains active in county court as of late 2025.
And he's probably in jail.
After watching this, it's hard not to wonder if this could have been handled differently. What's
Yeah,
your
he
take?
could have used the trifold.
Was the officer justified, or did he go too far?
Oh, the cop went way too far, dude. Cop went way too far. That was unbelievably ridiculous. But that's what they do, man. That's what they do. We know that's what they do. That's how they roll.
You're going to jail with him.
Put me in jail. I'll piss your ass one.
Don't do it, please. I'll be here with you. I'm not gonna run. I won't run. I swear to back up. Please, please don't do it, please.
A Marine patrol officer signaled a family to dock their boat for a routine safety inspection. Upon making contact, the officer noticed that the...
So, did you hear it? Listen to it again, you guys. I'm sorry, you may not have heard it, but listen to the tyrannical police state that we live in. Listen here. I'll stop it.
A Marine patrol officer
signaled for a family to dock their boat for a routine safety check. So you just have to just roll over whenever the government tells you to. It's horrible.
The family to dock their boat for a routine safety inspection.
For a routine safety inspection. Safety over freedom. Citizens Broadcast Cooperative.
Upon making contact, the officer noticed that the man operating the boat appeared disoriented, spoke unclearly, and showed signs that raised suspicion he had been drinking.
Oh, suspicion. There's Terry.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, these are AI videos. I've changed my stance a little bit. I do appreciate the AI videos because they're easy to cover because there's no character, there's no life to it.
Hey, you come here. Can you safely pull up here and tie up? All right, come here. How y'all doing? Can you safely pull up here? All right. All right, all right. No, I ain't laughing at you. I just don't want you to hurt yourself or somebody else. It's your boat. Your boat. Okay. Can you get the registration while you're looking for that rope?
Why? Why does government have all this power over us? Why can't we just go boating without the pigs bugging us?
I hadn't wrote you no tickets yet. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know you. You have your ID with you also?
Yeah, I don't know you either. So why do you have the right to safety check my boat?
If you don't mind, let's walk up here.
I had a sip.
Well, you've been drinking today, right?
I can't tell you how much I had to drink because it's irrelevant.
You mind if I check your eyes real quick?
My eyes? You're making it too far. I'm still
I'm not making it too far. I've been in law enforcement for 38 years. I owe you protection. Your family.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. I've been in law enforcement 38 years. Yeah, you helped ruin our country.
Whoever's on your boat?
We're good.
Okay, well, I'm trying to make sure you're good.
I'm good. And pair of eyes, go ahead.
Look at the top of this pin. You see it? What I want you to do is reach up with your right index finger and touch it. That just tells me. Reach up and touch it with your right index finger. So it tells me you can see it. Yeah, so you can see it. It tells me you can see it. See? Yeah. All right. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move it back and forth in front of your face. I want you to follow you.
Don't play stupid human tricks. They can say you failed every time.
Do not move your head. Do you
He
understand?
didn't have a trifold.
Okay. Look right here.
He didn't have a trifold.
Went that far, it disappeared.
Okay. Do you work?
I do. Is
What
that
kind of work you do?
recording?
Yep. When's the last time you worked?
On Friday.
You mind?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
Walking up here with me. Have a seat right here for me.
I already went through a DUI.
Well, this is not DUI. This would be BUI if you're under the influence. I have to advise you that if you do not take the field sobriety exercises, that it can be used against you in court. You understand that?
I know we're going to pass your life.
It's not a pass or fail. What I was checking is what they call horizontal gaze to stagnance. It's the involuntary jerking of your eyeball. Your eye should track as it follows an object like rolling a marble across a piece of glass. Your eyes are twitching. The more they twitch, as soon as they start
Do his eyes look like they're twitching to you? He said, your eyes are twitching. I don't see any twitching.
Track, the higher impairment.
Where's the twitching?
Okay? There's a total of 6
He said
across a piece of glass.
He said your eyes are twitching.
Your eyes are twitching. The more they twitch as soon as they start to track, the higher impairment you are.
Scott, you got to email me, dude. I saw you.
Okay? There's a total of 6 clues. You have all 6 clues in your eyes.
Oh, hey, he's an alcohol recognition expert. He went to the pig classes where the pigs taught him.
Yeah, I saw them.
If I'm going to get arrested, they should get arrested and get it over.
Okay, so you're refusing to take the field sobriety
I didn't say
exercise?
that.
Well, I'm asking you to take the remaining field sobriety exercises to dispel my belief.
The thing, but if I'm going to get arrested,
I haven't made that decision yet.
Well, I wasn't driving.
You were
Right,
driving.
it's a failed test.
You asked about the video camera? Yeah, it's got you.
Chill Till I Die said it's a fail test. It's not an actual sobriety test. It's meant for you to fail.
Video spinning around out there and stuff.
Good. It's just like when I went to the Springs. I help a person out. I tell them, don't be drinking. You got an open can.
Then why are you drinking?
I wasn't driving.
You were driving. I got you on video driving, man. Come on.
Right,
Are you so
yeah.
impaired that you don't remember
No,
driving?
I remember.
You remember?
Wait, watch your words.
Well, you're telling me you weren't driving, and I'm telling you you were.
I drove in.
So, are you agreeable to take the field sobriety exercises, yes or no? And let me explain what they are, okay? It's the one's called the palm pats. Like you take your hands.
Say, oh playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree. Oh, you didn't say play, oh say, mate. You didn't do it right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Then hand coordination.
I'm not
is
doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
5,
it.
6, 7, 8, and then put them down by your side, and then finger to nose with your head tilt the back and your eyes closed. Those are the field
I'm not
sobriety
doing it.
exercises. Are you agreeable to take them?
I'll take it. I can't believe it.
I'm not doing
Sit
it.
straight at the front edge
Don't
of
do
your
it.
seat. Put your arms down by your side.
Don't do it.
Place your feet shoulder width apart so you're comfortable.
So as soon as you agree to do the test, you're now under my total control. I'll control every part of your body. Sit like this, square like this, stand like that, tilt your head, tilt your hand, put your hands like this, do like this. Fuck you, dude.
And stable. Put your feet shoulder width apart. Sit at the edge. Put your arm down by your side. You're going to make a fist with both hands. You're going to extend your index fingers and turn your palms forward. When I say begin, you're going to tilt your head back. You're going to close your eyes about 45 degrees. That's when I say begin. Okay?
Can I have something? Donna, I need you to record this.
It's already being recorded. Everything here is on the podcast.
Chevy.
Okay, that's fine. When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately
is
return it to your side.
painful to
It's
watch.
Like this. Just one. You got an index finger on each hand. If I say right, come up with your right index finger, touch the tip of the finger to the tip of the nose and back down. If I say left, come up with that index finger, touch the tip of the finger and tip of the nose and back down. So don't leave your finger on your nose. You come up and touch it and come back down.
Donna, back
Go stand
up.
over
I
there.
need you to back up.
You can
Donna.
record all you
Back
want,
up
but you're
towards
not
the
going to
Mazda.
interfere.
Donna, back up towards the Mazda, please. Just back up
You just
towards
told
the
her-
Mazda.
They're as far as I
Joanna,
I'm going to put you in jail if you don't back
Joanna,
up.
listen to
Simple
me.
as that.
Stop making.
She could stand right there and film. She could stand right there and film.
You're interfering.
Worse. I'm agreeing.
You can haul all you want.
Joanna,
Back up and stop
back up.
interfering.
Come on, God damn it! I should have never done this.
She was not interfering at all. She was standing there quietly filming. She didn't say a word.
Joanna, back up towards the Mazda.
Tip of the nose and back down.
Hold on,
Don't
listen.
leave your finger on your nose. You come up and touch it.
Listen
come back
carefully.
down.
Joanna, back
Go
up.
stand over there.
So he says to Donna to back up. Listen, when the pigs are involved, do not fight each other.
Back up,
You can
Donna.
record all
Back
you
up
want, but you're
towards
not
the
going to
Mazda.
interfere.
Joanna, back up towards the Mazda, please. Just back up
You just
towards
told
the
her-
Mazda.
They're as far as I
Joanna,
I'm going to put you in jail if you don't back
Joanna,
up.
listen to
Simple
me.
as that.
Stop making
For
matters
interfering.
worse. I'm agreeing.
You can haul all
with
you want.
Joanna,
Back up and stop
back up.
interfering.
Come on, God damn it! I should have never done this.
Yeah, you shouldn't have called out your wife. You should have let her film it and not said a word.
So sorry.
You escalated this for the cops. Way to go, bro.
Is there somebody that hadn't been drinking that can get her out of the way and stop interfering? Because I'm going to have to put her in jail if she don't stop. And it's going to be bad if you go to jail and she goes to jail too.
Yeah, we'll be like, what's up?
Yeah. Well, that's not going to be fun. But if she interferes again, she's going to jail.
I just told her back up, bro.
Okay, well, you did. And now you're upset that she's interfering. So she's interfering. I'm trying to determine whether you're an impaired operator. And if she comes over here again, you can express...
I'm trying to find a way to arrest you.
her that she's going to be arrested. So I'm going to start this again. Touch your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately return it to your side. Begin.
Begin?
Yep.
45 degrees backwards.
Close your eyes. Okay, with your left.
Are you telling me to touch my nose with my left?
You understood the instructions, right?
I heard you, but I need you to hear you. I'm deaf in one ear, too. Just be louder.
With your left. You're right. Okay, relax. Next, it's a palm pat. Place your hands palm to palm with one hand up.
This to me is the silliest of all tests. This is so ridiculous.
Hand down. It's like this.
They created
When I
this
tell you
test.
to begin,
They
you're gonna
created
turn your
these
top
tests.
hand over and you're going to count out loud.
We never
One,
agreed to
then
these
turn your
tests.
hand back over and count out loud. 2. It's like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, because if you're not coordinated naturally, then you can't drive, right?
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Make sure you keep your hands and your fingers parallel with each pat. We'll go ahead and begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay,
1.
relax. Next is hand coordination. You're going to make a fist with both hands. Place your left fist
Here
in the
comes the grease lightning part.
center of your chest and your right fist.
I agree with you, DW3. He's playing stupid
Touch it
human
like this.
tricks. He's going to get screwed over.
When I say begin, you must perform 4 tasks. Okay.
He's going to
The
screw
first
himself.
task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fist in a step-like fashion. All right. The second task is to memorize the position of your fist. After you've counted to 4, clap your hands 3 times and return your fist to the memorized position. Third task is to move your fist in a step-like fashion in reverse, counting. Be quiet, counting out loud.
Be quiet when I'm talking to you, boy.
From 5 to 8 and returning your fist to your chest. So it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The fourth task is to open your hands with your palms down and place them at your lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down by your side. Okay, go ahead.
If you practice this when you're sober, it's easier when you're drunk, said Elberg, VA guy.
Stand up for me. Have any knives, guns, hanger, anything like that? No, I just, put your hands behind your back.
Can I have your name, please? So we can go ahead and
Christmas. Christmas. Okay, so stop interfering because you're interfering now.
You're putting him in jail. She wants your name and badge number. That's not interfering. That's logical.
Detainment, sir?
He's not. He's under arrest.
For what?
Back up or you're going to jail with him.
Put me in jail.
She can't stand there and ask questions? Since when is that a problem? That's crazy.
Don't do it, please. I'll be here with you. I'm not gonna run. I won't run. I swear to God. Back up! Please, please don't do it. Please, please don't do it. Back up! Back up! Back up! Don't do it, please.
Come here.
Don't do it, please. I'm with you. I'm here right
You're
here.
under arrest.
No, please.
You're under arrest.
Don't do it, please.
You're under arrest. Come here. Come here. You're under arrest.
Sir, I'm with you. Sir, I'm with you.
You're under arrest. Come over here. Put your hands on the car.
I'm
You're
with
in
you.
yellow.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Don't do it, please. Sir, don't do it.
Back up or you're going with her.
Don't do it.
Back up or you're going with her.
Don't do it. Sir, I'm with you.
Back up or you're going with her.
You got control of all this. Christmas. You got control. I'm with you. I'm with you, Christmas. I'm with you. Don't do it. Christmas, I'm with you.
If you interfere again, you're going with her.
Christmas. Christmas. I'm with you. Christmas. Don't do it. Oh my God.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're under.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh my God, don't.
Put your hand behind your back.
Okay, so why is he going hands-on with this woman for her filming and asking basic questions about what's your name and badge number? She hasn't interfered. She only asked questions.
What's wrong with you, man? Oh my goodness. What the hell is wrong?
Well, let me make an announcement. I created a board game that I have not finished. A few people pre-ordered. I've refunded everybody who I can find on my banking app. But if anybody didn't get a refund for the board game, please, I've refunded about $6,000 so far, but I will refund anybody who ordered a board game because I'm not distributing it right now. And I'd love to get the money back to you before Christmas.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Oh my goodness, what the hell is wrong with
I don't have a second set of cuffs.
Christmas, Christmas.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Christmas.
Why?
You got a second set of
Why did he attack her?
cuffs.
Please, Christmas. I'm
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Back up.
Hey, you're hurting my arm.
Well, then stop resisting.
Nobody's resisting.
I'm right here.
You're hurting.
Why is he attacking her to begin with?
Made all your rules.
Nobody has done anything.
Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you? Nobody was even near you.
Here's her. Okay, I don't have ID on her. Don't have ID on him.
Nobody was near you. Nobody's even resisting. Don't hit me. Nobody even touched you.
Oh, so it's a cop sucker channel. Okay.
Nobody said nothing to you.
15 was free, and I've sprayed one. Let's put her in your car. Let me get him. Let me get him. Put him in my truck.
Fire rescue? What the kind of question is that?
I'm just asking. I tell you what, hold her, and I'll get my truck open where you can.
You don't have to
Why do you have to hold her? She didn't do anything.
squeeze me hard. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Why am I getting pushed around? I was with you, bro.
Listen, man, because your family's trying to jump on the dang police.
Well, we didn't realize we were in so much trouble.
Dude, if the people actually turned and jumped on you dirty cops, you wouldn't stand a chance. If we came after you pigs in mass numbers, you would have no chance.
We would have gone faster.
They backed up and they stopped. But once I arrested him, that's when they came back up again.
I'm sorry.
What if you go, man? I don't want nothing to beef with you, okay? Just have a seat right there, okay?
Okay, I'm trying to get up there, bro.
Okay.
Step up on your left foot.
I know that, man.
Right.
You gotta wear the
Right,
seatbelt,
VA guy.
okay? The yellow came up after I arrested him. Why are you arresting him? All that. I said, get back. I'd already warned her. And she goes, no, why is he being detained? You have to tell me. I said, ma'am, stop resisting. You're interfering. He's trying to tell her to get back. She's like, no, and she comes up and tries to interfere again. I said, you're under arrest.
Okay.
That's when she goes, F you, I ain't under arrest. The second woman comes up, tries
What's she under arrest for? What's she under arrest for? They haven't done
video
anything.
y'all tussling with this one.
Nobody attacked those cops. No one punched we saw the guy punch the cop on the last video. No one got punched here.
For resisting?
Yeah, and her resisting.
Okay.
That's what I talk to you.
I'll talk to you in a minute. Let me get in the truck. I can get you some AC going.
Like he kept telling that.
I need to find out who I can let that boat go to that they're all in, that hadn't been drinking. And this one's going to jail. I need their names and stuff, and I'll do the dockets on them. Okay.
For what?
Resisting and opposing.
No, we weren't.
Okay, go to court. You'll have to go to court. I've been in law enforcement 38 years. Yes, you were.
I was not.
And she's going to be as an attorney or whatever and tell me what I can and can't do. That's not going to happen. You're not going to interfere. Both of y'all were interfering.
No, honey,
okay.
we were not interfering.
Okay, well, I disagree with you. We'll see what a jury
Yeah, they were just asking questions.
or judge thinks, okay?
We weren't. You told us to get away, and we did.
Back up or you're going to jail with him.
Put me in jail. You were
Who owns the boat? He owns the boat.
Right. So this is a cop sucking AI channel. They figure they can get more views and likes and comments. Well, let me just tell you how that worked out for them. They have, in the last 3 days on this video, they have 10 views. So they figured they'd cop suck and all the cop suckers would come over to the channel.
What do you want done with your boat? Has anybody not been drinking that we can release your boat to? You're going to jail. You're not getting the boat. Yeah, and I need to try to get her some water on her face because I sprayed her.
She said she didn't want any water.
Well, I want to get it on video that she's refusing it, okay?
When rescue gets here, you mean?
You sprayed her with mace. We missed all that.
Anybody here not drinking? You?
None of us.
Are you an adult?
I'm 19.
Okay. You're with them?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Okay.
Is there any way I can talk to him real quick?
Yeah.
You can bring them in
Well, in a minute. Are you can take the vessel.
I can trailer it, and we can use a rope to bring it in, and I can drive it home.
Do you have a boater safety card?
Yes, sir, right here.
All right, let me see your ID. I got to get your name, then I'm releasing it to you.
Put a 1 in the chat if this cop just ruined their day. Put a 1 in the chat if he didn't need to escalate it to those women. If you want to get a drunk boater off the water, that's fine. But you didn't need to arrest those women. Put a 1 in the chat if those women should not have been arrested. They shouldn't have been sprayed with mace. They shouldn't have been attacked. But the cop sucking channel didn't show the macing.
Show you this, and then Here's my ID.
Okay, stand by the signal. Let me make sure that's what he wants to do, okay? Hey, man, listen to me. Listen, this is your son?
Yes, sir.
You don't want your boat towed, right?
No.
You want him to take custody of your
Let him
boat?
take
Okay, okay. Who are these other people? Who are these other people? Who are they?
Pointless escalation.
Are they your wife, your daughters, what?
Let him go, please. Let him go,
Okay,
please.
they're your nieces? They're your nieces?
These are my niece and my sister. Let them go.
Okay, do they have ID with them?
Yes, they do.
Where's their ID at?
I don't know where they got it, but they got it.
Okay, just relax, man, okay? Relax.
I will.
He'll meet you up at the jail.
Did y'all see what was going on? Did you see the girls come up trying to interfere?
Father Christmas.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, you just seen rest.
Well, I'm sorry y'all had to witness all that.
Thank you for doing your job. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Cop-sucking channel's got to get a cop-sucking Karen in there. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. It's just more garbage cop-sucking channels.
This story shows that just one initial mistake, operating a boat while intoxicated.
I'm not, sorry, guys, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to listen to some cop-sucking channel with an AI voice tell me what's going on. I'm not going to listen to it. Just such absolute dog shit. Just can't listen to it. All this over a seatbelt. All this over a seatbelt. You guys, this video is actually insane. If you guys haven't seen this yet, should I save it for tomorrow? It's 1:20. I got to file a lawsuit today. You guys, listen, tomorrow is a $400 fundraiser. Tomorrow is a $400 fundraiser. And the reason is because tomorrow I am suing police tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you guys want to come, I appreciate your support. Thank you. I'm doing a $400 fundraiser tomorrow to cover the filing fee where I'm suing cops. I'm going to file the lawsuit today. I'll read the lawsuit out loud for you guys tomorrow. I've already written the lawsuit. It's sitting right here. And I'm going to sue these cops. Actually, I'm going to mail it in today. So I'm going to mail it in certified mail today. Tomorrow's a $400 fundraiser. So if you guys want to come back tomorrow, help me out, show a little support, then I would appreciate that. I would keep going. I'd like to show this video, but I got to get down to the post office and get this certified mail and get it stamped. And I've got to go over the complaint one more time. I got to make sure I have everything done, get my FOIAs in for the 2 different departments that I'm FOIA-ing. I'll give you guys a little bit of background. I don't want to do anything right now, but tomorrow I'm doing a $400 fundraiser because I'm filing this lawsuit today. And I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to get a $400 cashier's check, and I'm sending it in where I mail off to the federal court where I'm suing these dirty cops for what they did to me. So tomorrow is another day. We don't stop. Put it in the chat for me. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Every cop who I've told them, if you touch me, I'm going to sue you. I've got 2 more lawsuits to go, the one tomorrow and then one before February of 2026. If you put your hands on me as a cop and you don't do it right, I'm going to sue your ass. That's a fact. And I want to win 100%, but for you arresting me, you dirty pig, the process of arresting me is the punishment. So for me, your process is the punishment. I'm going to sue your ass. You're going to go on Google as someone who violated someone's civil rights. So I may not win because the courts are fucked, and you most of the time lose at district court. But I'm filing a lawsuit today. Tomorrow's a $400 fundraiser. I appreciate your support. If you guys can make it tomorrow, I really appreciate it. I'll have a GoFundMe for $405, which is only the cost of the filing fee. So if you guys will show a little support tomorrow, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Who's in the chat? Sound off. Tell me where you guys are watching from. Mo in Canada. I don't make a Canadian trifold. This trifold is based on the Supreme Court case law policy that was created in America and the Bill of Rights. So I don't know those in Canada. I don't know in Canada. You guys are welcome to email me. A lot of people hit me up and said, can I get a free trifold? You got to send me an email with your full shipping address. I might hit you back and say, give me $5 to cover my costs. But most of the time, I just mail it off. Most of the time. Rat Boy Ninja in the chat. Do Not Disturb is in Ohio. Soy Lil. Rosemary Hope. Good to see you. The CBC, Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Dannyville. Chevy. J-Dub Audits is in the chat. Thanks for coming, J-Dub. Good to see you, buddy. Cordell is in the chat. Chad Sr., Rudy Garcia. Who else is in here? BS Unleashed. Good to see you, BS Unleashed. I didn't see Danelle Brown. I think she's dealing with some sickness. Fred Wagner is in the chat. Right on. I thought this was a pretty good live stream. I tried to stay as neutral as I can on the Epstein file stuff. I hate Republicans and Democrats equally, so please don't hold it against me that I won't align with your side. I believe we need a third party and a fierce centrist. Omega Aider, Team DLZ rolling through the chat. Grateful Dabs. Grateful Dabs, I got to get on your thing today too. Sorry, Grateful Dabs. I got to remember that. And we got to make sure that copyright is correct for my board game because my board game will come out one day. Anyway, good to see everybody. Justin, thank you for coming. Did I see AMG Stealth? Jennifer Hill is in the chat. Good to see you. Maddie was in the chat. Thanks for the super chats, you guys. I didn't see all the super chats come in, but thank you for your support. Consider becoming a channel member. Hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow, $405 fundraiser. I'll read the lawsuit that I'll file today. I'm filing a lawsuit today. God's honor. I'm filing that damn lawsuit today. Those dirty pigs that did that to me. Donut Audits. Josh, good to see you. Thanks for coming. I got to get the flock out of here, you guys. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Mikey B, I hope you come back. We miss you, buddy. And I love you, man. Greg, Bruce, all the other moderators. Chuck P, miss you, bro. Let's OTVO. Sammy Lindstrom. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators.